With Phil stumbling drunkenly out of his bed, appearing in his head all the things he's wanting to be said. 19 minutes of Phil to Phil, with so much time to kill. He promised chill, but all he does instead is beg and shell. The stream's online and straight away begins to whine, but always fine as long as Shazbin 9 and doesn't step out of line. His content's immature for all to endure like fresh manure, but I feel sure he ran straight to feeling so insecure. The money earned on yesterday was withdrawn and long gone, as Phil's spending impulse is always set to stay on. If supports are also slow and stays so low and fails to grow, you never know, the show may turn into an easy bingo. Once kicked off across the board with charge to ward because his code can be ignored, just how much DSP makes us feel so bored. To help us fight or sleep and try to keep alert to watch a creep who play bingo, but Phil will bitch and why his sheep are also cheap, while DSP is chasing green. We're seeing green across the screen as Phil's routine predictability rivals are so machinist, snorting, burping, leaning, ban. It matters not if battery fun, if child can't see if hours make him feel less of a man. Takes a drink and starts his like before launching into a big pretending there for bills when truth is there to buy a wrestling JPEG. Talks about his shitty life of call his cat and fatty life and all his strife of forgetting that it's unwell and they were rife. With drama he will react but isn't act, that is a fact as he rehearsed to be exact in how he felt he was attacked. Teaches nearly over and a win is in sight, with what to white despite Phil to light that tips were not light. We'll say alright it is okay and now it's time for Phil to play, but first he'll say that tips will help from being off the other day. And with those words we win again, it's never if but always when the game is won. Thanks to that we made it to the very end. Hey guys, King Jad here. Welcome to DSP Bingo for Sunday the 28th of August 2022. We're here once again to try and endure Phil's annoying gibbering podcast, and to do that we play bingo. And let's just get far into the bingo side of things. I am going to shuffle the hell out of these by clicking this button here. Look at it all get shuffled like crazy. Give that a hell of a good shuffle. Shuffle, shuffle, and more shuffle, and then we'll hit spin. This is just the most fairest way to try and decide it. Hello Paulette Barton, how you doing? The bingo thing we're going to use today to help pick today's card is tips. He has to mention the word tips. And this has got a good strong chance of happening because Phil's support last night was not brilliant, as you guys can see here in the DSP tips tracker. In fact, you can't see it right now because I've not scrolled down far enough. But if you let me just wait 2 seconds, 2, 1, there we go, I said 2 seconds and I was actually being honest. He earned $64 on the day stream. He earned $66 on the night stream. He only got $138 in tips throughout the whole fucking day. And for Phil Burnell, that is simply not enough money for him in tips. So he's probably going to mention it tonight. Dashy says, need the Wheel of Fortune theme. I don't want to get copyright struck at the arse by those guys, they're scary. Tips is the thing we're going to use, and tips is what we'll, this is going to be actually annoying. Warren, that number is very high. The problem with tips is trying to control an effort is there's more results than usual, because there's two different things for tips. There's him saying it, and there's also him getting it. So it's like double results. The first number in chat I see from this point on, I'm going to use for the cards. But if it's a high number, it might take a while to get there. Kirby Souls beat everyone. Kirby Souls is 8. Okay, Kirby Souls is literally one. It's yeah on the number. Okay, fair enough. We'll go with the 8th bingo card that has tips in it then. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, this one here. This I had to ignore a couple of them because it wasn't actually this one, it's actually this one. You can see what I'm saying. So, here we go. We've got a card for today. This is the bingo card we have got for today. On the right hand side here, we've got life, him mocking chat, him touching his face, him saying meaningful, and him discussing drama of sorts. Then we've got him saying time, him doing a Y or a T pose, him saying tips, him doing the hand graph thing, where it goes fucking up and down, with the hand graph shit. He does it all the fucking time, to be honest. And then him saying something style. Then we've got him saying people saying, on demand, him snorting, him saying example, and him providing a years ago story. Then we've got the stash scratch, him talking about food, him mentioning day off, the camera point, and him randomly standing up for some random reason. Finally I've got him making a weird noise, him saying what I mean by that is, him burping, him saying friend, which is kind of strange, I know, and also him doing the creepy whisper. I think this is quite a strong card, to be honest. This is a strong card in my opinion. I have a very good feeling about this card. You know guys, I think today's going to be a day we get 25 out of 25. But we need to make sure we're on our game. We cannot miss anything at a time. I would rather make sure we get 25 out of 25 confirmed at the time, rather than be one of those kind of things where it's like, I'm going to need to check like the podcast, like the transcript shit, you know, and check a day later, you know. I'd rather enjoy the moment at a time, you know, so we need to be on our A game here and make sure we don't miss anything when the time comes to play the fucking bingo. I don't want to have that situation where we're not sure if we actually got a fucking full house or not, and we have to wait to determine that, you know what I'm saying? But I have saved the bingo card. It is there. And yeah, we're ready to go. Oh, Bill's live. Phil's live, he's awake, and he has sobered up from a night of drinking heavily again. So you guys can enjoy some Meerkat music, and I'll get properly set up. So, thanks again guys.
It's been a very slow day for support. Please tip me. I need tips tonight. I jump on stream. Obviously, I need tips. Pay my taxes, pay my back taxes, pay my utilities, pay my mortgage, pay my internet bill, pay my utilities. Very slow day for support. Been 47 minutes, and only the third tip of the day. I really appreciate that. I need that way more. Pay my taxes, pay my back taxes, pay my utilities, pay my mortgage, pay my internet bill, pay my utilities. Please tip me. I need tips tonight. I need to pay bills over the weekend. I appreciate those who contribute in any way, but please, if you can tip me, do that rather than these super chats and membership. I need that way more, okay?
Hello? Pernell? That is a business related, and I do still have it.
WWE champion time.
Go, 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 go.
Thanks for the money, stupid fuck.
I love it. Go, 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 go.
By eBay.
Hell! It's been tough. I always think that it's my fault. Drinking gin. Yep, I'm toxic. I love Hulk Hogan's dick. My ass is so fucking stretchy.
Oh, no you didn't, you motherfucking piece of shit cocksucker. Mark my fucking words. I'm coming for you. Pernell?
Go, 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 go.
Thanks for the money, stupid fuck.
I love it.
Go, 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 go.
By eBay.
Hell!
Hateful slurs. Lame brain pieces of dumb fucking hateful slurs.
Why am I toxic? I love it. Hey, Mr. Pernell, you there? I am present.
I understand. He's claiming that he's got $5,000 a month in expenses and only $5,000 a month in income, and net's about $35.
Warren is asking, is there any way we could see his tip tracker on screen, or would that be a pain to set up? Do you mean the thing he's got at the bottom of the screen? Like the, you know, the thing in purple at the bottom of the screen? Do you mean that thing? I mean, if you guys want to know what he's got, I can just, you know, tell you. It's simple. I mean, there's no danger. I can show that as well. I just thought it was kind of in the way a wee bit. But, I mean, I could just do, like, I mean, 2 seconds. I'm not too sure how this is going to look, but bear with me here a wee bit. If I do... So if I do this... Okay, with that. And then I do that. No, that's not enough, hang on. 2 seconds. See, even then you can't see the whole thing because I got it cropped anyway in Phil's face. And when he fills in this information, you're not going to see all of it. By the time he starts filling this in, it's going to cut out some of it, so you're not going to see all of it. I have another idea though. Let me just undo everything I've done there. And what's the thing is though? No matter what I do, it's going to be kind of restricted because I've got Phil's chat there as well. Now, you know, what I had was okay, but by the time Phil actually starts filling it out, when people contribute to him, you're not going to see some of it. You're not going to see how much he's got in tips, for example. You're not going to see his members total. It will get cropped out because he's going to have information in the middle of the screen here. Because right now it's just question marks. But when he puts names for his last super chat and who's got a top tip, that is going to stretch out further, and you're not going to see things either on the left hand side or the right hand side. There's not really a good way for me to try and get everything on screen at the same time. I've got Phil's chat in the corner here. Just doing its own wee thing, chilling out in the corner. So it'd be kind of hard to incorporate all that as well as still have Phil be prominent centre stage. I mean, I got one other idea, but I don't know how well it'll work out. Just give me a second here to test it. It's 2 seconds, guys. Let me test this for a second. So you can see what's happening right now. Don't worry about what you're seeing right now. Ignore all the shit you're seeing on screen. So if I do that, and do that. Okay. Maybe I can even load it in a wee bit that way as well. Maybe have it at the top here or something, I don't know. Let's see, can I get away with making it a bit smaller? 2 seconds, guys. Let me tweak this about a wee bit. Let's see if I can make it look good. Hello, Pamslo. How you doing? Give me a second. I'm still trying to make this look not awful. How is this looking for everyone? I think that's the best I can do, and hopefully it won't cut anything off. So how's that, guys? Warren, what do you think? Does it get your seal of approval? Cool stuff. So we've got that now shown. I can probably make it a bit smaller as well, like vertically. We don't need that much space at the top. There we go. And I can just move up a bit more. There we go. How's that? There we go. That looks a bit... That's a wee bit... I know it's a wee bit strange, I know, but I want to make it slightly smaller on one side, just because I know it's not perfect. Maybe make it... That might have to do. Okay. I'll do. Fuck it. That's as good as I'm going to get, I think. So, there we go. Anyway, I'm doing well, Pam Solo. I've had an interesting day. I don't even know how to fucking begin talking about today. It's kind of embarrassing. I'm not going to lie to you guys. So, I was out with my fiancée and her brother and his family. Just went for a wee lunch somewhere. It was kind of nice. And, So, I don't know if I've ever explained properly the situation. So, I live with my fiancée, but technically, it's her mum that owns the place, and this wee flat we're in. So, we live with her as well. So, it's her flat, it's her mother's flat, and she lives here as well. But, it's like we're like private. It's like a private tenant sort of a deal, So, we pay for rent and all that shit. But, yeah, so me and my fiancée were out enjoying a wee meal. She was getting ready to go somewhere herself, her mother. And we didn't think we would need keys to get back in. But lo and behold, her mother went out the house when we were out, locked up, and all of a sudden we have no keys on us to try and get back in the goddamn, get back in a fucking house. So yeah, that's a bit of a weird situation that we found ourselves in, and we managed to get in. It's kind of so we thankfully my fiance's brother's family, one of them's a small human, otherwise known as a child, and we managed to get them through the kitchen window. we managed to get them through the kitchen window, which was open, so they could get into the house and unlock the door for us, and we got in. So there was almost no bingo tonight because we were locked out of the fucking home. It's one of those things I didn't think I would need keys, but lo and behold, yeah, all of a sudden we need keys. It's like, oh shit. So Bit random, I know, but there you go. We managed to get in the house after all. We managed to penetrate the fences of the home against all the odds. Oh, Christ, man. But yeah, a bit of a wee bit stressful trying to get in, but we got there in the end. That's why I was trying to say that story. I was trying to use some DSP mannerisms for trying to explain that kind of story. And it's just, you know, a small human-like creature, otherwise known as a child. It's hard to try and use DSP-isms though when you're telling a story yourself. It's very difficult to try and channel it in a DSP. I mean, just trying to make light of a wee story. It's difficult. Anyway, we've got Phil's tracker information at the very top of the screen. I think it looks good. Let's enjoy some more music.
Outside of that, everything else is good in my life. You know what I mean? So I'll be the guy on level 1. I streamed myself masturbating. I'll be the guy. Fuck life. I'll be the for the thousands of children. I'll be the guy on level 1.
You're still on mission 1.
I'll be the guy. I'll be the thousands of children.
Tell you something. When your life is all positive instead of negative, it's a much better situation. Big up skier, and I can tell you that from personal experience. Look at my life now. I have a beautiful wife. I have a beautiful life with a family, right? Everything here is so much better than what I had before. Why? Because I'm a positive person. My life today is the best I've ever had. And I mean that. Like, every day I feel like is the best day of my life.
Your life is nothing.
I love my life. I have so much fun every single day.
You're bagging.
I love my life. I have so much fun. Everyone hates me. I have an emptiness in my life. Oh man, there's something huge missing from my life. I need a large group of friends. All I do is sit around drinking gin all day. Ladies and gentlemen, I play mobile games. Yes, I spend money on mobile games. I love my life. I have so much fun every single day.
You're bagging.
I love my life. I have so much fun. Everyone hates me. I love my life. I have so much fun every single day.
You're bagging.
I love my life. I have so much fun. Everyone hates me.
You're still bagging for $10 donations and $20 donations to pay your electric bill, to pay your fucking rent. I'd hate me too.
Oh, for goodness sake, hang on a second. Train's been a bit grumpy. I was in that being said earlier on. I didn't say anything. I just popped in and I was in there. Here we go.
Was clearly feeling the push there and trying to make it happen, which is another reason why it's a good time for this drama to happen, I think.
There you go.
Here we got to next topic we're going to get into is the topic of emails from definitely 100% legitimate people from Kiwi Farms. These were all amazing emails. I didn't even write down all these things. It's such nonsense. But the Kiwi farmer said something along the lines of, people are wishing for your death on there, and they're the new guard, right? The new guard of Kiwi farmer is trying to literally want you dead. They want to kill you. They want you not to be alive anymore. But the old guard was the people spoke of earlier in the week that follow the rules, play by the rules. And this was, I don't know. I don't know about these emails. I mean, I'm sure he got emails, but it's just so easy to write a troll. I wish the troll that wrote this, which I'm guessing it was, just put a joke in there or something next time, you know? Just don't make it more obvious that it's a joke, and then we'll give you more credit, because now it's like so middle of the road, I don't know where to go with it. You know what I mean? Does anyone think that's a real email? I don't.
I was going to say, it's difficult to say.
Oh, wait. Meerkat says yes?
Oh, yeah, I definitely do. I mean, I don't think it's that crazy of an idea. Somebody from Kiwi Farms sent him an email, because people were fighting about stuff on Kiwi Farms over those strikes, and I think it's pretty reasonable that someone could have sent him an email and explained basically what's happening on Kiwi Farms. I just fail to realize what the old guard and new guard is. I guess it's kind of a simplification of what's happening, but like I mentioned earlier, everybody's pretty much an individual in this. There's no real organization. And as you can see, we disagree on this right now, whether it's real or fake.
Yeah.
So as you can see, it's not that easy to simplify.
But guys, if you want to check it out, check the link I've sent in the chat. If you want to check out more of that. That show's still going on right now. Phil won't be live for a wee while. You know, he usually waits until about 10 past. So you got another, like, 10, 15 minutes easily before Phil is back. And yeah, Darkseid Phil, you're right, you did predict the crown as well in your artwork. In case nobody knows what I'm talking about, let me actually share the thumbnail. I think I still got a thumbnail saved, hang on. Thumbnail of Darkseid's artwork. Give me a second here. Let's see if I can find it. What did I save it as again? Ah, there it is there, yeah. So this is the artwork. So I made a thumbnail out of it, but this is what Darkseid Phil predicted. He predicted the Wolverine toy, as you can see over here. And behind Phil's neck, you can see the Wolverine toy. Darkseid Phil drew this like a month ago or something. For my fucking wee video. I made 1 minute stand video. And he predicted the wee crown as well. He drew this before the inflatable fucking crown was a thing, so even before...
Fucking inflatable fucking crown!
Even before he pulled that shit out of the closet, fucking Darkseid Phil drew it. And then he got gifted this fucking Wolverine toy as well, and it looks pretty much like the fucking toy I just got. Which is fucking hilarious to me. So Darkseid Phil predicting the fucking future. Incredibly. No idea how he did it. He just channeled his fucking inner gout, I guess. I had no idea how he done it. The broken Hoover, fix me. I'll say he wasn't predicting the broken Hoover. We knew about the broken Hoover already, but yeah, Phil, he just included that for a Scrooge reference here. And fucking... I just what do I think is next going to come true from this artwork here? What's the next thing that'll be prophesized? I mean, people want the Derek statue. The statue of Derek with his hand in his fucking shorts, man, that's such a creepy... I never really pay attention to it at the time, but that's a creepy wee goddamn statue, man. God damn. I mean... Oops, undo that. Right, two things.
I have all your fucking personal information. I will come find you in real life.
I'm gonna find out who the fuck you are. Let this be noticed live on the internet. You're fucked and you are done.
This. Darkseid Phil drew this. He came up with this Derek statue. His brain produced this, and he wants it to become a real thing, to appear on Phil's streams. That is... I don't know why. How did you think of this thing? I don't even know how I missed this properly the first time, because I was zooming and cropping like crazy before on the fucking the artwork. And I actually didn't even clock onto this properly before. I recognised it as a wee statue of Derek, but I didn't actually pay attention to what his fucking hand was doing. You creepy bastard. Jesus Christ, man. Oh my god. Aye, for Christ's sake, man. Bloody hell. So I got no idea how Darkseid Phil came up with this shit, man. It's incredible though. Great, fucking great artwork, man. Worth every fucking penny. And that was from the, what do you call it? What do you fucking call it? Yeah, the 1 minute stand video I made, the fucking me music video. It's on my channel somewhere. It's part of my music stuff. I would like get to it, but I don't want to make you guys suffer with my fucking daft rap and shit. So yeah. Hey, CMO Green, how you doing? Yeah, me Jackie, you've not missed much. We're just waiting for Phil to go live, essentially.
It complements the flavor perfectly. And it's so weird because it's nothing like any other cuisine. It really isn't. I can't even tell you another cuisine that tastes like that, but it's so good. And what I like about Mediterranean food is usually when you get it, you get such a good variety of stuff. Like I got something that came with hummus and pitas. You dip the pitas in the hummus, and that was delicious. Robust, insanely flavorful chicken. It's not dry. It's freaking robust. Give me this dipping sauce, garlic infused dipping sauce. Robust. I will tell you guys is thus. Robust. Robust. It came with their rice, which is the seasoned rice. The tastes, again, it tastes kind of different from other cultures' rices. It has peas and carrots, but it's also got this unique seasoning in it that's really good. And then also a side salad, which was like lettuce, tomato, onion, robust, insanely flavorful chicken. It's not dry. It's freaking robust. Give me this dipping sauce, garlic infused dipping sauce. Robust. I will tell you guys is thus. Robust. 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 We went and got dinner. Now, this was a double-edged sword. Gentlemen, now it is time. It's a segment that everyone looks forward to. One of the highest rated segments of all time that I've ever done. All right? Ladies and gentlemen, it is time. Phil's day off.
What's up, Piggy? Let's get it started.
Big up Skier Cat.
It's my day off. Might leave the camera on and jerk off. It's my day off. Spend money on posing damn shit. It's my day off. Might go out with my bitch wife. Can't give me money today. Give me money today.
This is where my fucking money goes to every month. Garbage dump, grocery shopping, pay my taxes, pet store, pay my bills, blowing his money on mobile games, blowing his money on this and that. I'm spending all this money buying DoorDash for my business. I need to put disgusting food in the mouths of my family members. Obviously, I need tips. Yes, I spend money on mobile games. Okay? These are my life priorities. Pay my taxes.
It's my day off. Might leave the camera on and jerk off. It's my day off. Spend money on posing damn shit. It's my day off. Might go out with my bitch wife. Can't give me money today.
Obviously, I need tips.
Give me money today.
This is where my fucking money goes to every month.
Shout out to the trolls.
For those who contributed, thank you. It would be great if we get a few more tips. To make up earlier today, we did not hit the hat goal either. It's been a very slow day. It would be great if we could pick it up a little bit with maybe some contributions tonight with tips. If you can, just saying. You know, I know some people are super chatting or whatever. That helps long term, but right now I really can help. Tomorrow's my day off. The tips I'll have for my day off, you see?
Give me money today.
Now, I do have a favor to ask, okay? I mentioned this on tonight's late stream. I'm going to probably be mentioning it on every stream this week. Here's the deal. This week, I have 2 very large bills due. But then, I also have my day off on Wednesday. I bring this up because I need you to refocus your support if you were already planning on supporting me this weekend.
This one's for all my baby girls. Phil's a joke, Phil's a clown.
Fucking loser.
Phil's this, Phil's that.
He's a lockout.
Phil's a beggar. Phil's a beggar. Phil's a joke, Phil's a clown. Phil's this, Phil's that.
Always going broke.
Phil's a beggar.
He's a lockout.
Phil's a beggar.
If you think that someone who has to live day to day on tips and shit is funny, oh, so hilarious that this guy has stuff financially tight. Ha 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 ha. No, it's not fucking funny. Now shut up.
Phil's a joke, Phil's a clown. Phil's this, Phil's that.
He's a lockout.
Phil's a beggar.
Begging.
Phil's a beggar. Phil's a joke, Phil's a clown.
Always going He's a loco.
Bill's a beggar.
He's a loco.
Bill's a beggar. It's not begging.
Okay, I'll be honest. It makes me nervous because I've noticed recently there's actually been an uptick in super chats, which is great. It helps the channel long term, and certainly I'm not being ungrateful. And if that's the only way that you can contribute or support the channel, great. If you can help me and tip me, please do. That's what I need help with right now, okay? Again, I'm not asking for anything above and beyond. You know idiots will come out in prayers. Phil's saying he wants you to pay directly.
This dude is a piece of fucking garbage.
Yesterday was a really slow day for me on stream. I didn't make a lot of support yesterday. It's you guys and you know how much you're liking the content I'm doing in a given day, how much you can afford to support that content. Can you argue it's a begging model? I mean, I guess.
This dude is a piece of fucking garbage.
I need this money, I get this money, beg for this money, I want the money. The only time I chill is when I pay my bills. The only time I get to chill is when I spend.
Guys, he just mocked his chat. I feel like I want to take Mock's chat right now. Look at what he said in his chat there. Yes, if you're gifted a membership, but you break the rules, you're still banned. It's not rocket science. That is him mocking his own goddamn chat right then and there. Even before he's fucking got the camera on properly, he is mocking his chat in his own chat. I'm counting it. Where is it? There we go. Fucking, there we go. One down already. There we fucking go. So it begins. Some people are thinking I might have broke my own rules with Bingo. No. The stream is live. The video is live right now for Phil. He has got camera on, but the show's began. He is live streaming right now on YouTube. The video is live. We're seeing it happening right now in real time. So in my opinion, the show has begun. We got an example of him being toxic because it's his own fucking chat and mocking him, and it counts in my opinion. So. Just in case people are thinking I'm trying to like break me rules that I made for the bingo. No. The stream's live. He's in his own chat mocking the stream while the fucking video's live. There's a live video feed of his stream. So, yeah. Doesn't know the camera's on this time. See, Darksy, I have a different opinion, Darksy the Phil. You know, Darksy the Phil says if he doesn't edit it out when he uploads, it's part of it. Yes, but I play even when he finishes, when he clicks the record button to stop the podcast, I play the game still. Because for me, the podcast is still a thing. Everything still counts until it hits record for YouTube for gameplay. Everything up until that point is him trying to elicit money from people. Him trying to fucking convey to people that he needs their fucking money desperately. Yeah, he's chatting in the stream. Pamslo says he's chatting in the stream, so he's present, exactly. And Invalid Big Activity says, I am waiting for DSP to do some Asathron-like accidental stream. That'd be fucking hilarious. Was Asathron the person that was like banned for a week because they had sex on stream? Was that who that was? Don't know who that, I mean, I'm not sure who that fucking was. Yeah, Darks, I understand, yeah. He just wants bingos. So do I, but the way I see it is technically he went live when the video starts for him. When he hits the go live button on OBS, we're underway, in my opinion. As soon as the video starts playing on the stream, even if he's not hit record yet, we're underway. That's my take on it. And the game only stops, the bingo only stops when it hits record for YouTube for gameplay. Invalid Bigotus says, no, Asathron is the guy that sues everything for everyone, hoping to get a payday for his... Oh, I've seen that guy. That guy's a fucking weirdo. Oh shit, he's going to sue me now because I called him a fucking weirdo. But he's a fucking weirdo. Yeah, we're just waiting for Phil to go live, essentially. It should be any time now, essentially. Any time now, he will be going live. Invalid Bigotivity says, good accent. I recognised it right away. I've watched too much Limmy and Snooker not to quite recognise some good Scottish. Aye, Limmy's a good example, definitely. And DSP has said, if you haven't noticed, I'm getting rid of the troll element early. That way we don't have to deal with the bullshit later. So already Phil's leaning in people straight away in his fucking chat. I think the one hard thing to get, and I'm looking at this bingo card again, guys, right? The one challenging thing I think for us to get today might be food talk. I know Phil loves his food, he loves talking about food, but let's be real here, he's got no reason to bring up food. There's zero reason for him to bring up food. We're fucking in between days off, for example. Unless he's asked about what he's fucking having for dinner tonight or some pish, or if he talks about what he had for breakfast. But I don't know if we're going to get food talk. That's the one thing I'm not very confident about. Everything else I am confident about. Meaningful's a tough one as well. Meaningful can be a really tricky bastard sometimes. What is the Y/T pose? Is it when he puts his arms up and apart? Yeah, it can be either or agreeable compliments. We don't need both. It's just one or the other. So yeah, naturally. Oh, the show's starting. Basically, if his arms out wide like a T pose, that counts. If he does a Y pose instead, that also counts. Oh shit, it kind of looks weird, this fucking thing, because of the members. So ignore the top of the screen, guys. Remember, tag me in chat if I miss anything for the bingo. Fingers crossed we get a full house. Hopefully today will be the day we get it. And yeah, good luck, guys. Here's hoping we get everything we want from this. So yeah, here we go.
Baffle.
Good morning, everyone. How you doing? Welcome to the Scooby-Doo. Welcome to the Level 1 podcast. I'm Darkside Phil. I hope you're all having a great weekend so far. As we head further into this, I guess what we could be considered abridged. What the? Abridged streaming week. There we go. How you doing? Only 4 more days left of the week, which I know is kind of weird. Usually I do a 6-day streaming week. Last week I did a 7-day streaming week. This week's only 5, and we've already had a day yesterday, which is why there's only 4 days left remaining in this week. And it's going to be good, though. We got good variety of stuff coming up, which is excellent. I am looking forward to the streams that we're doing this week for sure. And hope that you guys are excited for the content as well. A mix of newer releases, ongoing playthroughs, chill streams, etc. Next week we got a marathon going on, a special silly one that I set up just because. It wasn't even like in celebration of anything in particular. I just felt like doing one with you guys, okay? So some good stuff right around the corner, all right? And I hope that you guys are excited for all of that. We're going to talk about that today. Once again, I forgot my ghost. I wish there was a way to set it up to turn on automatically, but it's a very simple lamp. Basically, it's on or off, so hold on. Here we go. My ghost. The ghost with the most was left off. Unacceptable. Okay. So how's everyone doing? Today is Sunday, the 28th of August, 2022. A few more days left in August. Basically, my streaming week goes kind of to the end of August, and then when we come back, it's fresh. A new month heading into what's almost the fall, and almost the fall gaming season. One of the things I like to do today is kind of go through the game releases in September to see how busy we will be with those and what we can maybe squeeze in, because I've been getting requests recently. For example, some people really want to see me play Earthbound. After playing Final Fantasy VII, they absolutely enjoyed that playthrough, over the summer, and now they're like, well, you still got a little bit of time before the major releases start hitting. Could you maybe do Earthbound? And I was like, I want to, but can we fit it realistically? So I think we'll talk about that today. I do want to talk matter-of-factly about a few things about the channel that I've been seeing, which, I'm going to be honest, I'm a little, not disappointed, I'm a little sad, all right? And I'll tell you why in a bit. This isn't going to be a huge downer, I hope, but it's just me being honest with the viewers in the audience. You know me, I like to open up and tell you about what's going on and how I'm feeling. And right now I am feeling a little down about stuff that's been going on recently. And I think maybe it's my fault in some capacity. It's definitely not 100% my fault, but there's definitely maybe the way that I've approached things has kind of demotivated people around here recently, which is, you know, needs to kind of be turned around, I feel. Okay? So we'll talk a little bit about that on the podcast today as well. All right? Outside of that, there's no major news today. There's no major news stories. Phil's day off was yesterday. I don't have a ton to really talk about on today's podcast. What I would like to do is, like I said, talk about kind of the schedule and the next month coming and ideas, and then talk a little bit about how I've been feeling around here. All right? Fair enough? All right. Good morning, No Sleep Real Vibes. So anyway, you know what? Let's just start with that. Let's get out of the way. Because I know what people just want to get maybe the negative out of the way and then move on to more positive stuff. Okay? So here's the deal. All right, I'm going to be transparent with you guys. I've kind of been feeling down recently, and I think you guys know why. If you've been following this channel over the past week, it's been a hectic roller coaster ride between, you know, an attempt to not allow me to react to This Is How You Don't Play Metal Gear Solid 2, despite the fact that the entire playthrough is my content. And then an attempt to get this channel taken off of YouTube with community strikes, which didn't work. And then an attempt to get this channel taken off of YouTube with false copyright strikes, which so far hasn't worked. And then an attempt to charge me back on tips to try to screw me on the financial end of the business. Basically everything a concerted effort against DSP Gaming in the last week. I hear you. It can be exhausting. I'm exhausted. I'm going to be honest. Yeah, I am. I am exhausted with this shit. Okay? I just wanted to go back to business as usual. Every day I don't have to turn on my stream and be like, so by the way, guys, at any point today, the stream could disappear because of this false bullshit against me. And if it does, we'll have a backup plan. You know that.
Hey, we've got an early bingo, guys. We've got an early bingo. Sorry, pressed the wrong thing. He said day off already. He talked about his day off, not shit. So there's an early bingo straight away down the middle. Straight down the middle. There we go. So Pam Solo said he said this yesterday. Yeah, Pam Solo, welcome to DSP. He repeats himself very regularly. Even though he complains about people asking the same thing all the fucking time, he will repeat the same thing all the fucking time regardless. So yes, again, welcome to DSP, I guess. There you go. But is it an extremely strong start to the Vickers Bingo card, guys? Look how many we've got so far, and we've only literally 5 minutes in or something. Very strong start. I'm going to rewind a few seconds just to make sure we don't miss anything. 5 snorts so far. I'm trying to keep on top of the snort count as well. But yeah, leave it busy trying to juggle all these things.
Disappear because of this false bullshit against me, and if it does, we'll have a backup plan. You know that now, but I don't want it. I hate it. I hate having shit in limbo. You know what I'm saying? I hate having this kind of stuff go on. It's just nonsense. And it has nothing, honestly, to do with the content I want to put out. But I have to talk about it every day because it's well, what happens if the worst happens? You need to know. You know, people come here every day to watch my content. People watch the on-demand videos every day. It's a routine. I've been here for 14 years, man. There's people who this is part of their life schedule. You get up in the morning, right? And maybe you listen to the podcast. Or you turn on a stream and you chill while it's going on. You tune into the hottest new releases here and see what I think about them. And if that's not consistent, right, that affects people. People rely on me for entertainment, rely on me for relaxation. A lot of people get cool social interaction here on the stream. They like to come and chill with people in the stream chat. And if this all goes away because of bullshit, it frustrates people. And it frustrates me. You know, to me, just think about the stakes here. It's my business. It's my livelihood. This is how I make a living. But on top of that, this is something that I've done for 14 years of my life. 1/3 of my life literally has been making this kind of content on the internet for you guys. And it has a lot of meaning for me. To have that all taken away because of bullshit and abuse and illegal activity, yeah, it's a pretty big problem for me too. It bothers me a lot. And it starts to wear you down when you're like, man, I wish we could just have an immediate solution. Really, I wish. Here's what I wish. I wish YouTube was a responsible business, and I wish YouTube was a professional business. They are neither, all right? Because they're an internet-based business, they feel that they can just kind of do whatever they want as long as it's in their own interest and protects them. They're not the only business like that. Twitch is exactly the same, and so are most of these internet.
We're getting a request for a VAR check for T-pose. When would it have happened? What do you talk about this? Giant, this is a T-pose here. You talk about this here.
Move on to more positive stuff. Okay.
Wait for it.
So here's the deal. All right, I'm gonna be transparent with you guys. I've kind of been feeling down.
Nah, it's not really a T-pose.
And I think you guys between they don't play and work so far financial end of the business. Basically, yeah, it could be a concerted effort.
Nah.
Okay. So by the way, guys, at any point today the stream can now,
that's not one either.
But I don't want to. I hate.
Nah, that's not one. Nah. What's this one?
For relaxation. A lot of people get cool social interaction here on the stream.
Nah. It's not really a T-pose in my opinion. Close. It was kind of close, but not yet. But guys, it usually gets way more animated as the stream goes on, so it should happen, later on. I'm expecting it to happen. I'd be very surprised if it doesn't. But I don't mind checking for you guys. You know me.
It's my business. It's my livelihood. This is how I make a living. But on top of that, this is something that I've done for 14 years of my life. 1/3 of my life literally has been making this kind of content on the internet for you guys. And it has a lot of meaning for me. To have that all taken away because of bullshit and abuse and illegal activity, yeah, it's a pretty big problem for me too. It bothers.
I think I'm still behind here, actually. Hang on. Can I get a pass on a lot of meaning for meaningful? Yeah, actually, I'm going to count that. A lot of meaning basically does mean meaningful. It's the exact same fucking thing. I think everyone else would agree with you there, cat girl connoisseur. A lot of meaning and meaningful are the exact same damn thing. Can we get an agreement in chat, or is there people that dispute this? If enough people dispute it, I won't tick it, but I think it's the exact same damn thing. Come on, it's essentially the same goddamn thing. Everyone's saying yes, thank you very much. Good spot, cat kill connoisseur. That means it's another bingo. Thank you very much indeed. Let me get the horns playing for you, if I can get it. Okay. Right, guys, I think I'm a wee bit behind still because I started talking about what I wish YouTube would be. So if we hear a snort, don't count it.
Bothers me a lot, and it starts to wear you down.
Don't count that snort. Don't count that.
I wish YouTube.
Yeah, ignore that snort. Okay, so it's still at 8.
Was a responsible business, and I wish YouTube was a professional business. They are neither. All right, because they're an internet-based business, they feel that they can just kind of do whatever they want as long as it's in their own interest and protects them. They're not the only business like that. Twitch is exactly the same, and so are most of these internet-based businesses. In their mind, the only thing that matters is the continuation of the business. Not doing the right thing, not doing the legal thing, literally just protecting their own butts. All right? So when something negative happens to a content creator, priority one is not let's solve the problem, let's do the right thing, let's fix the issue, let's stop the wrongdoing. It's let's make sure we're protected first. We want to make sure we're not going to get sued, we're not going to get negatively affected in any way. And then, hopefully once all that's cleared up, maybe then on the back end we'll help them out. Okay? So, that's very annoying. Someone like me who has made a living on the internet now for 11 years, someone who has made content for 14, someone who has thousands of people all around the globe, who like to watch my content. And you know what? It doesn't even matter if we're talking about people who watch it positively and enjoy it, or people who watch it kind of making fun of it. It's still people who get enjoyment out of it.
Okay, I'm going to recheck you guys. Do you think this is enough of a T-pose? I'm not too sure it is, but I want to run it by you guys.
Who like to watch my content. And you know what? It doesn't even matter if we're talking about people who watch it positively and enjoy it, or people who watch...
There we go. Is that enough of a T-pose, or do you think he's not held it long enough? Some people think a T-pose is not a T-pose if he holds it for like a solid 2 or 3 seconds.
Kind of...
He was quite quick with that one. He was quite rapid with that one.
Matter if we're talking about people who watch it positively and enjoy it, or people who watch it kind of...
See, it's quite quick. It is quite quick T-pose, so do people still want that to count? Arm flail, man. It is more of an arm flail than a T-pose properly. Yeah, I'm going to... It was too quick. Some people are saying it's too quick. I'm kind of agreeing with you there. We will probably get a proper one later on. I'm quite confident.
Making fun of it. It's still people who get enjoyment out of me being on the internet. You see, there's tons of people who this is the case. And you know, people who find meaning in what I do and don't want that to just go away on a whim because someone committed a crime, right? I just want you to think about it this way. If you had a brick and mortar business, you had a restaurant, and one day...
I'm counting this as food talk. He fucking specifically mentioned restaurant. That is food talk in my opinion. But it doesn't care what else he fucking says. He's talking about restaurants, food talk. That's my interpretation.
Okay? Someone comes by your restaurant and spray paints all over the front of your windows. Okay? So you report it to the police, you clean it up. The next day, someone comes by and smashes your windows. Right? So you report it. Now you got to order new replacement windows. You get the new replacement windows come in. The next day, someone breaks into your business and robs it. So now you got to recall that. But there's an escalation in real life, and what's eventually going to happen is there's going to be someone who's going to intervene and get the culprit arrested. It's not going to end up happening in perpetuity. It's going to eventually end when the cops catch the guy. They will eventually...
Was that handgraphs? Was that handgraphs?
To the police, you clean it up. The next day...
Let's check it out.
Day, order new replacement windows. You get the new replacement windows come in. The next day, someone breaks into your business and...
Wait for it, it's coming up very soon.
Robs it. So now you got to recall that. But there's an escalation in real life, and what's eventually going to happen is... It should be hand grasp, but it doesn't really portray it as hand grasp. Look what he does with his hand. Robs it. So now you got to recall that. But there's an escalation in real life, and what's eventually...
That's not really a hand grasp. I was expecting him to go higher and higher and higher when he's talking about something escalating, but it's like he can't even fucking lift his stupid noodle arms that high, so he has to go to the fucking side instead. It's not a graph, yeah, it's not really a hand grasp, no. I cannot count that. I cannot in good conscience count that. It should have went higher, but his wee noodle arms cannot lift his hand that high. He's too weak. He's weak like little babby. It was hand grasp when I mentioned about busting the windows. Yeah, let's see.
Very annoying. Someone who has made content for 4... You know what kind of people? What I do, someone comes by your restaurant and spray paints all over the front of your windows.
That's just a spray paint motion. I'm not counting that as hand grasp. That's just pretending it's spray paint.
Okay? So you report it to the police, you clean it up. The next day, someone comes by and smashes your windows. Right? So you report it. Now you got to order new replacement windows. You get the new replacement windows come in. The next day, someone breaks into your business and robs it. So now you got to recall that. But there's an escalation in real life. And
I mean, is that really hand grasp? Nah, see, this much and now he's doing that much would be a hand graph. Exactly. Him doing the fucking strange, hand going high, hand going low kind of motion. Nah. We're going to move on. I'm not counting it as hand grasp. We'll move on. It's close, but it's not quite.
What's eventually going to happen is there's going to be someone who's going to intervene and get the culprit actually end when the cops catch the guy. They will eventually start to patrol more. They will eventually start to be on the lookout. You'll set up a security system to catch the guy on camera, and eventually you got him, right? And then it ends. And then you can go on.
This might be a T-pose. Hang on, I think this might be an actual good T-pose, right? The things.
They will eventually start to be on the lookout. You'll set up a security system to catch the guy on camera, and eventually you got him, right? And then it ends. And then you can go on back to your normal business as usual after a period of harassment.
He held it quite a bit. I think I'm going to count that. It wasn't just fucking flailing his arms. He held that. It wasn't the most massive T-pose, but it was still, he held that lower T-pose quite well. I'm counting it. There we go, that's a T-pose. Everyone's in agreement that's a T-pose. Well, some people are like, more, well, yeah, why not? But fuck it, we're going for it. Lowercase, but he held it. I agree.
Online, there's no ending to the period of harassment, and that's the problem. Is because the online is such a Wild West place. It still is, and I know some people don't like that analogy. Online is literally still the Wild West. There's almost no punishment, no repercussions, and no one who actually is actively out to catch anyone on the internet doing things that are illegal. No one seems to care. It's like, well, it happens. Oh, well, we just don't have the time or resources to deal with it, so it just continues to happen. Yet, we continue to push more and more of our existence as humans online. We have online social media networks, online banking, and online financial transactions. We do all of our purchases and things online now. We have things shipped directly to our home. We don't even leave our house anymore, right? We watch the...
Speak for your fucking self, Phil. Speak for yourself. You don't necessarily need to leave your fucking house, but most people still do leave their fucking house most fucking days at some fucking point. They're not a fucking hermit like you, Phil, where you fucking stay in 6 days of a fucking week and you literally only go out so you can fucking get groceries. Jesus fucking Christ, man. Phil, you're not the fucking rest of the world. Your life is so very fucking different from the rest of the fucking world. Your life is a very sad, pathetic existence. I would not wish Phil's life on anyone on a fucking planet. Jesus Christ, man. Speak for yourself, you fucking pig.
We have things shipped directly to our home. We don't even leave our house anymore, right? We watch the news online. We watch our entertainment online. We listen to music online. Everything is online. But we never shifted all of our protections against wrongdoing to online, ever. It's all there. How many people get hacked? How many people get their identity stolen? How many people have terrible things happen to them online? And everyone's like, oh, well, too bad. And this is not logical. When you make advancements in a realm of technology, you then have to have things in place to protect wrongdoing. The reason I say the Wild West is because, for those who don't know the history of the United States, as the settlers moved further west into the United States before the entire country was settled, there were parts that were just completely unsettled. So people would move in, plant towns, and then what would happen? Crime would come. Why? Because there was no established law enforcement yet. So criminals would come and rob the whole town, and then they come the next day and rob the whole town, and then they come the next day and rob the whole town. So what happened was people formed posses. They started forming groups of people who weren't necessarily even indoctrinated law enforcement. They weren't part of the real legal system. They were just like, fuck this. We're not going to let ourselves be destroyed every day by criminals. So they started forming these ragtag groups that would go around, deputies, you know what I'm saying, sheriffs, and we're just going to stop the crime. So the people came together collectively to say, well, let's end this nonsense now. And they would go out there and they would stop the criminals. And then eventually, as law and order started to actually start moving from the east of the United States westward as these places got settled, then these people became official law enforcement. All right?
That was a weird fucking story I didn't expect from Phil. First of all, Phil snorts. Second of all, hand graphs. And that's not a bingo, diagonally.
There's literally nothing on the internet to stop this bullshit. Nothing. At all. It's like, you just got to put up with it. Well, what if you're the target of the ire of all these people, but you're not doing anything to ask for it? You're not directly addressing any of it. You don't even bring it up, but it just continues. And now, just because they have a change in attitude or a change in priority, they're going to try to destroy you for no reason. And you have no recourse against it. Like, what should happen is, oh, there's trolling activity against the YouTube channel. That channel gets flagged by YouTube that it's under attack, all right? Now, YouTube should have a contact. Okay, we understand you're under attack right now. If anything happens, you contact this person. They'll then go to the internal team and we'll discuss what's going on. Okay? All right, more false strikes are hitting. Uh-oh, people are hitting me with false community strikes. People are doing this, doing that. Let's discuss to make sure this long-standing business that's never had a problem with YouTube's terms of service or any of YouTube's policies isn't getting taken down by an automated system, right? Let's have a nice point of contact that you can go to and get answers, all right? But here's what happens. Oh, something happened to my channel. Okay, well, because I'm a long-standing YouTuber and because I'm a partner in the network, I'm actually a verified partner, I do have a direct line of contact with YouTube that I can talk to 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Okay, they have a chat for that. And it's only for people who qualify for it, and I do. You go to the chat, you tell them what's going on, they say, okay, I have all your information, I can't do anything, I have to relay that to an internal team and I'll get back to you. And then they ghost you. And the sad part is this hasn't changed at all. In 7 years, it's the same. 7 years ago, it was the same process. The only reason I got any answers from YouTube 7 years ago is because I was partnered with Machinima, and I was a managed partner under Machinima, considered one of their top guys, and they actually had an ongoing meeting every day, a conference call, where Machinima, management would call YouTube management and they would talk about issues between the two companies, and my name would come up. They would discuss the troll issues and they say, here's what he should do. Okay? That doesn't exist anymore. All right? That doesn't even exist at all. There's no networks that are kind of talking with YouTube about anything. It's just YouTube basically said, we don't like partner networks anymore. We wish that they were abolished. We just wanted to work directly with all the content creators now because we feel like there's too much wrongdoing and malicious intent and exploitation with these partner networks. Okay? So literally, with no information at all, you can't do anything to help yourself or your channel or nothing. You know? Oh, it was what? Almost a week ago now? What's today? Today's Sunday. And I think the copyright strikes hit Wednesday of last week, or was it Thursday? It was either Wednesday or Thursday, right? Probably Wednesday. I was told I would be talked to within 24 hours. Within 24 hours, I will get back to you with the response and some answers from our team. I haven't heard a word.
I'm going 1.25 speed because this guy's starting to bore me.
They just don't care. Because again, in their mind, as long as they're protected, they don't have to do anything. So in their mind, they're following the legal process of how community guideline strikes, copyright strikes are handled. This is their process they designed, and that protects them legally. Their legal team is saying, follow this and we can't get sued, right? So once they're in the clear, legally, maybe then they'll decide to help me. But they got to be in the clear first. You know what I'm saying? And that's frustrating. It is, because here's why it's frustrating to me, all right? Here's why I'm actually feeling kind of down right now. I'm the kind of guy that I like business as usual positivity with you guys, okay? I like looking forward to the next big positive thing we're going to do. I look forward to the next big win. What's the next big fun change we're going to make to the channel, or a new event that we're going to do that's exciting, or a new big release playthrough that we're going to do that's going to get people, get their juices flowing. Man, this is cool to see Phil do this. It's really nice, right? We haven't had anything like that in a while. I'll say earlier this year, Elden Ring was definitely that. And then when I started doing the React content at first, there was definitely that. But just like everything, and I knew it, the kind of hype for that stuff has kind of died down. People like when I do a React to some extent. But does it go crazy? No. The most popular one I ever did was the first one, the Wings of Redemption Down the Rabbit Hole. Had the most views, had the most attention, had the most positive feedback, had the most support as a result of it. And since
let's verify that. Let's just kind of derail ourselves temporarily to verify that right now, because I'm curious if that's actually true or not. So let's scroll down. When did I do the Wings React? It's probably going to be fucking easy if I just type in Wings, isn't it? So 23,000 views, 10,000 views, 8.9 thousand views. It done 5 different parts to this fucking shit. 10,000, 10,000, 9,000, 10,000, and 23,000. So that's overall combined, so 23, 33, 42, 32, over 62,000 views combined, roughly. Okay? Now I've got his other React shit. 13,000, 14,000, 20,000. I would argue DSP reacts to his own Down the Rabbit Hole is technically more popular. There's less videos of it, there's only like 3 different parts to it, it looks like, but yeah, I would argue they're more popular because the second and third parts gained quite a lot of views still. It didn't drop as much as the Wings fucking React did. You see what I'm saying? And I'm amazed this doesn't get fucking more traction. The fucking reaction to his Jordan Howard and what they said about him. And very unsurprisingly, Rob Gavigan, who fucking cares? 1.7k. Who the fuck cares? I can see what Phil's saying though. I'm not going to say Phil's lying about that, but I'd say that the Wings videos had more parts to them, which is why they technically are more popular. But I would say his own Down the Rabbit Hole, on average, is probably more popular in terms of metrics. I think, is that fair to say? 20,000 views 3 months ago, 23,000 views 4 months ago for Wing stuff. I don't know. I just bad taking it anyway, fuck it. Back to the bingo.
Then it's kind of like it fizzles out. It just gets a steady decline of people who are interested in seeing me do the React style content.
By the way, there's hand graphs. There's hand graphs there. Legitimately, without a doubt. This is hand graphs. We've already ticked it off already, but this is legitimately hand graphs of people that were doubting it.
And since then, it's kind of like it fizzles out. It just gets a steady decline of people.
There's your hand graphs for people that didn't fucking like me ticking it earlier on, thinking, oh, that was a half-hearted fucking, hand graph. There we go. Did he just say React style? I don't know. Let me rewind.
Release playthrough that we're going to do that's going to get people, get their juices flowing. Man, this is cool to see Phil do this. It's really nice, right? We haven't had anything like that in a while. I'll say earlier this year, Elden Ring was definitely that. And then when I started doing the React content at first, there was definitely that. But just like everything, and I knew it, the kind of hype for that stuff has kind of died down. People like when I do a React to some extent, but does it go crazy? No. The most popular one I ever did was the first one, the Wings of Redemption Down the Rabbit Hole. Had the most views, had the most attention, had the most positive feedback, had the most support as a result of it. And since then, it's kind of like, it fizzles out. It just gets a steady decline of people who are interested in seeing me do the React style content.
Yep. It said something style, React style. Thank you very much, guys. Good spot. That's another bingo. We are doing well. Great spot, guys. I'm very proud of you all.
And that's exactly what I knew would happen. Hell, when I do the React to game events, no one even cares. Seriously. Reacted to Gamescom, reacted to Summer Games Fest, no one cared. It was just like, I might as well not have done it, So, for me, all right, I like looking forward to positive things. And right now, with no major new releases in the near future, there's some coming this year, but they're months away. And with the fact that, yes, it's looming over my head that at any moment, this channel could be shut down. It could be suspended. It could be, hidden. And now I got to do some kind of behind-the-scenes work with YouTube to try to get, that shit cleared up, which I don't even know what it would be, because, again, would they work with me or would they ghost me? I don't even know. Maybe it's once they're legally feeling like they're not going to be in trouble anymore, maybe then they'll work with me. I don't know. Okay? But that's what I mean. Like, for me, I like looking forward to what's the next nice positive thing, and we don't really have that right now. I mean, by the way, don't get me wrong. I'm enjoying what we're doing. Saints Row is a fun playthrough. It's definitely old and outdated, but it's definitely cool to be playing the first one in the series and see where they all came from, how originally kind of started off as a spin-off of GTA, right? The Pac-Man World Repack, pretty good. It's not insanely great, but it's a pretty good game right now. It's pretty chill. 3D platformer. It was cool to see Pac-Man taken into kind of the next level from his old 2D days and trying to jump into the same framework as a lot of other 3D platformers of that era. I'm liking doing chill streaming with you guys. Bassmaster every Sunday night. This new game, Midnight Fight Express, that we played is really good. But you see what I'm saying is these are all well and good games. This is not stuff that's going to bring tons of attention to the channel, nor is this stuff that's going to entice new viewers or get people excited to come to the channel. You see what I'm saying? It's kind of like, okay, it's good filler stuff, but when's the big stuff happening? Not for a while. Seriously, like, we've still got a long wait. This year has been a really dead year for games. And you know what's funny? People get angry when I say that. All right? People say, why are you saying it's a dead year for games? You just didn't play the good ones, like Cult of the Lamb or Xenoblade Chronicles 3 or whatever the new hotness game is this week. Cult of the Lamb. Who the fuck is still talking about Cult of the Lamb? That was one of the games I said, that's a meme game. It's funny for 1 week, everyone streams it for a week, and then everyone acts like it never existed. Literally no one on the internet cares about Cult of the Lamb anymore. It died within a few days to a week. Who's talking about it?
That's a very good question. Yeah, it's a good question. Let's go to Twitch. Who's playing Cult of the Lamb?
Hello.
Shut up. How do I get a person?
Wait, who have I missed?
No,
Gatalika was
shut
there?
up. How do we shut up?
Gatalika as well. Gatalika, hello.
Why was-
Koala, hello. Koala, hello.
Why won't that person shut up? How do you fucking stop people from fucking talking on Twitch without you fucking want to hear them? Let's try that again.
Paid version.
Shut the fuck up. Thank you. Right. Jesus Christ, man. Cult of the Lamb. Right, let's search Cult of the Lamb on Twitch and just see how unpopular it is. Okay? And let me go full screen for this, guys. Sorry. So, Cult of the Lamb, 101 viewers, 1.4k, 2.7k, 405, 112, 46, 42, 319, 763, 226. So, this all... These guys are all playing Cult of the Lamb. They're all live, they're all playing Cult of the Lamb. Some people have hundreds of viewers, some people have thousands of viewers, some people have dozens of viewers. It is what it is. But you cannot deny it's a popular fucking game. There's lots of people fucking playing the game right now. To hundreds and thousands of people. No, let's go the other way. Bassmaster. I don't even know if people are playing this fucking game at all on Twitch. I can't. What's the game called? Bassmaster 2022. So, Bassmaster Fishing 2022. Who's all playing this? Wow. So Phil is hyping up this fucking Bassmaster game, and right now there is literally 4 people streaming it on Twitch to a grand total of 5 people. So his big game for Sunday night enjoyment is Bassmaster Fishing 2022. And the popularity for this game sees 5 people enjoying it in total on Twitch. This is no... So, I am so... And that's just, it tells you, that's what I'm saying at the top here, it tells you, 5 fucking viewers. 1.6k followers. Let's go back to Cult of the Lamb again. Let's get the metrics for that. 20.5k viewers right now are watching Cult of the Lamb in total. Let's try Saints Row, the first one. The very first one. The very first Saints Row. Would it be this one? I think that's the very first one, I'm not sure. I don't actually know. No, that's a new game, I think. That's the new game. Where the hell do you find Saints Row? Hang on. I'm looking at this list here. Oh, 2006, okay, I see. Okay, so Phil's 2 games today, I believe. Is he actually playing Saints Row, and then... God, he is. He's playing Saints Row today. And then he's going to play Bassmaster. And right now, Saints Row has 3 viewers and 2 streams. The 2 games that Phil is playing today has like a combined Twitch viewership of 7 people. Across 6 different streams. Jesus fucking Christ. That is blowing my mind. I went all over internet to research. I just went to Twitch and typed in the game. The games he's playing right now. Oh my god. Oh my, I need to leave that. I need to leave that. But going back to Bingo guys, sorry, I didn't mean to derail that, but I just kind of felt, let's just really hammer home the idiocy of Phil's logic here. He decided to play 2 fucking games today, which are barely getting any traction, barely any fucking attention, and he's wondering why he's not getting much traction right now. Maybe it's because nobody fucking gives a shit about these fucking games right now, Phil. Just a thought.
Right? No one. There's a little community of, it was viral popularity. It'll continue to have its little bubble, and then it's going to go pop and go away, just like all those other games. That's not a big release. That's not a release even worth buying, unless you're into that style of game. Personally, I looked at it. It didn't look interesting to me. Sorry, I'm not a viral streamer, because that's what it is. You guys who say shit like that follow viral streamers. You follow the people who jump on every little bandwagon movement of, this is the hot new game, now this is the hot new game, now this is the hot new game. So to them, there's never any downtime, because to them, everything's a hot new game.
Oh, you're just fucking bitching and whining about things being fucking slow on your channel. There's over 20,000 people watching Cult of the Lamb right now being played on Twitch. If you played Cult of the Lamb, you'll get far more traction than you would if you're fucking playing Saints Row or fucking Bassmaster Fishing. I feel I've just proven that undeniably. There is literally 7 people in the world right now fucking watching both those games combined. They are planned to play today. 7 people in the entire fucking world. I have more people on my stream watching Bingo than you fucking have interested in the 2 games you're playing right now on Twitch. Does that not mean anything? I don't know.
Yeah. They don't finish shit. They just sit there, they play it while it's hot, and then when the next fad's on, they go to the next fad, they go to the next fad. That's not the kind of content creator I am. I like to cover games in full and have a good time with them. And I'm also a variety streamer. I'm not going to sit here and play Cult of the Lamb 6 days in a row like them. I'm going to, play very different games. And by the time that I'm balancing them all, I mean, it take me weeks to beat a game. They're done with the game in 3 days. They'll dump it. They'll pull the plug, dunk it into the trash, and get the new replacement game in there. That's not me, and you guys know that. You know what I'm saying? You know that. So that's what gets me. People like, he says there's no new releases. There literally aren't. The releases that are coming out don't fit my content style, or just aren't the kind of games that are going to have any kind of attention on my stream, right?
Why in the hell does Bassmaster or fucking the original Saints Row from 2006 get attention? It doesn't. No, it doesn't. The last 2 streams of Bassmaster have been very disappointing for you. In fact, the last time you played Saints Row, you only got $110 from it, Phil.
I can't play Xenoblade Chronicles 3. I'd love to. It's anywhere from 80 to 120 hours of length. Excuse me, 140 hours of length. That's going to take me 3 to 4 months to beat. Can't do it. All right? The new stuff's right around the corner. I can't do it. I'm not going to buy a game like Cult of the Lamb, play it for a few streams, say, okay, I see what it is, big deal, and then end up having to drop it, and it's nothing worth my time. All right? Those viral trends only work for people who only play viral games for the kiddies. That's literally what it is. Play the viral game for the kiddies. The kids love it with their attention spans that run 5 seconds. They'll go, oh, to this one. Oh, now to this one. Oh, now to this one. The next fad. I can talk about it in school tomorrow. Who cares about that shit? That stuff is fleeting. That's not the kind of content creation I do. All right? And you guys know.
Anymore. He negates to say the word anymore. Phil used to be this kind of content creator back in the day, but he was not doing it for live streaming purposes. He was doing it to try and upload the raw gameplay immediately and instantly to try and fucking get the metrics on the views on his channel to really milk the most of his mission in my contract. He neglects to fucking remind people of the fact that he used to be that kind of content creator who would play every single fucking new game immediately, straight away, instantly, and turbocharge his way through it with a fucking guide in hand to help him turbocharge his way through the fucking game, not even giving a fucking shit about the fucking story. Do we count you guys saying as people saying? I would. I'm counting it. Fuck it. I'm counting it. I'm fucking triggered. That's a double bingo right there. Fuck man, invalid negativity says don't remember his week of hyping up Elden Ring. What a cunt, exactly, what a fucking cunt. Couldn't have said it better myself.
Know that. So, yeah, it's tough right now. And the real thing that irks me, alright, right now, is that you can tell visibly that attention for my content is down and people are kind of feeling bummed out right here. This is why, okay? Because when we started this month with over 600 members, over 600, right? People were feeling great. They were like, wow, yeah, the summer's kind of dead, but we're having a good time with Phil. He's still keeping us entertained and everything. And then what happened? The negative shit starts happening about a week ago to me, and all of a sudden, all of that comes to a screeching halt.
No. This is absolutely completely flawed logic here. Let me try and explain to you guys, even though I've got limited intellect on the fucking situation, let me explain to you guys how the fucking drama that's happened a week ago has nothing to do with his current membership numbers, okay? At least not for the fucking membership dropping. So, memberships take a month to expire, okay? Most of these memberships he got recently were gifted memberships. So a lot of those gifted memberships expired. They expire within a fucking month. So the ones that got bought a month ago were not bought again recently, not within the last month. Because no new fucking gifted memberships were fucking bought for him within the last month, no big massive membership bombs, they just fucking started dropping off. Massively. He cannot fucking blame the current drama that's been happening to within the last week on fucking going from 600 members to 300 members. The only way you can fucking explain that shit is the fact of the matter is that people did not want to fucking buy those fucking gifted memberships once their gifted memberships expired. People were given a gifted membership and thought, okay, that's interesting. And then they thought, well, this content is interesting, I guess. I'm not sure if I like it. The fucking month goes by, they have the option to fucking buy actually buy the membership, and then like, fuck that shit. I'm not going to buy a fucking membership for this shit. It's not worth my fucking money. If somebody gives me it again, I fucking might, but I'm not fucking buying that shit myself. Who the fuck would want to? It's barely fucking worth getting. His membership is fucking worthless. There's no fucking point to it. Hell, I fucking contemplated doing memberships at one point, but then there's it got to the fucking realisation, for me anyway, I have zero fucking things I can fucking give people, aside from maybe a fucking random, maybe mere fucking quick blast streams or something, but I've got nothing to fucking offer people, which is why I decided in the end, you know what, I'm not doing gifted memberships, because even though I could enable them, I have no real thing to give people, so I don't want to fucking scam people. Well, although it's going to try and scam as many people as humanly fucking possible, because that's his fucking grift.
Right? Now, people won't renew their memberships, they won't become members, and they won't gift memberships because I got strikes against the channel that are bullshit, and we don't know if they're going to get cleared up or not, right? We don't know how long it'll take. Here's the thing. They will get cleared up. The question is, how long is it going to take? Weeks, months? You don't know. It's all on YouTube, and you never know how this stuff is going to go. Much like with PayPal, all you can do is present the legal case of why you're innocent, and it's literally up to some unnamed person in some tower somewhere who knows where the fuck they do their work, right? To make some decision, arbitrary decision on your case. Okay, approved, denied, approved, denied, approved, denied. Who even knows what factors they're looking at? I know I'm legally in the right. Doesn't mean YouTube's gonna see it that way. They go, approve, deny, approve, deny. Oh, I clicked deny. Oh well, now Phil's fucked, right? And that's a problem, you know? And that sucks because that stifles the positivity of my channel. That's not fair. That's not fair that people now are feeling uncertain of if they should support DSP Gaming because they don't know if the channel is going to be suspended, right? That's not fair at all. That's completely unfair. That's support that I need to run the business. That's positivity that we have. It was weird because last night, I was streaming the Capcom Fighting Collection. This is my weekly Friday Night Fights, but it was Saturday, so we called it Saturday Night Slam. This is the first time, all right, ever doing kind of like that fighting game session. And literally the entire chat There's not one single member. None. Everyone is people who either had gifted memberships or let their memberships lapse because they're afraid. They don't want to spend money and then have this channel get suspended, and now they lost what they just purchased with their money. Now, guys, you got to understand something. I get that. But also, you got to understand something when it comes to memberships. That's support for me and my business, all right? And the truth is, even if this channel gets suspended, you know I'm going to go somewhere else. We're going to stream. We're going to be fine. It's still going to be content every day. It's not going to be a problem, all right? I have backup plans in place in case of stuff like this, all right? So please understand that. The content...
I'm getting a request by Cat Girl Connoisseur to say, can you check Capcom Fighting Collection viewership too? Absolutely, I don't mind doing that for you. Let's take a wee little quick detour to DSP's channel and see what his viewership was like. So, 402 views, 441 views. It wasn't evening streams, so it's only 2 streams. Combined, it's barely anything. Barely anything. He's basically getting more in the live stream now for the fucking what he's doing right now than he is getting views in this shit later on. Pac-Man, pretty much more the same. The first one, part 1 got 765 views. The rest, nobody gives a shit about. 237 views for part 2. Holy fucking shit, Pac-Man. You're meant to save the channel, Pac-Man. Why did you not fucking have more views, Pac-Man part 2? Jesus Christ, man. Tell you what though, Midnight Fight Express done well. 1.6, 1.1, parts 1 and 2. Fair play. Midnight Fight Express done well, and hopefully I'll keep that invitation and keep it going. So there we go. Capcom Fighting Collection, 400 and 400 essentially. In terms of how it did financially, $66. The week before, $76. The week before, $101. The week before, $114. The week before, $60. The week before, $56. You know how it goes. It's just, yeah, same old shit. Anyway, back to Bingo.
That will continue. So, if you support me on this channel and it gets suspended, no big deal. The show will go on. Nothing is going to come to a, oh my god, that's the end of the world. That's just not going to happen. But I think people's mentality a lot of times is I'm making a purchase, even though it's not what you're doing. When you become a member or you become a sub over on Twitch, you're not purchasing anything. All you're saying is, hey, I support this content creator. I love the content they put out. I appreciate they do it every day for free. I want to help support them, so I'll actually become a subscriber to this service, whatever it may be, a subscription on Twitch or a membership here on YouTube. That's what you're doing. Now, you get things in return. That's true. Absolutely. But that's supposed to be like the icing on the cake you're already getting. You're already getting the content. You see, you're already getting the awesome content for free every day. You want to support it by becoming a member, right? Now you get some bonus perks. Oh, my name gets highlighted in the chat. Oh.
Who gives a fucking shit? Look, people should fucking give you money because they want to give you fucking money. That's the exact system I've got set up here. I've not received anything yet and I don't fucking care. We're actually on we're on the cusp of a full house bingo. We're 4 away from a full house bingo, and I can give somebody in chat £25 fucking pounds in prize, whether it's some sort of strange Amazon voucher, maybe some voucher for someone else, or maybe even just £25 directly in cash, and that could get converted into whatever fucking currency you have, wherever the winner is based. But that's what I'm saying, I'm on the cusp of actually giving people something back for once, you know, and that actually excites me as a fucking content creator. I've given so much fucking support over the fucking months doing this DSP Bingo stuff, and I actually have a fucking opportunity to give back to my fans, and that's a really good fucking feeling. You just try and do it, try it one time, Phil. Try and give back to your fans something meaningful for once. Your content is not meaningful. Me doing DSP Bingo, people find it fun, but I wouldn't call the content on its own meaningful. You know, actually, and I don't know. People may fucking argue, I don't know. But the fact of the matter is, like, it's good to be able to give fucking back and show appreciation to your fucking fans. You fucking offering a highlighted name in chat is not really showing appreciation. That's just you exploiting getting money out of people and having the fucking website do that thing for you. In this case, YouTube. Jesus Christ, Phil, just... He thinks that he's doing something amazing by fucking... He actually thinks these streams are like a matter of life and death. Actually, for him, that's true, actually. If he doesn't do this, he's fucked.
Oh, I get a cool crown next to my name. Oh, I get
fucking inflatable fucking crown.
Votes I get to use. I get priority on special events that Phil runs, etc., etc., etc. Right? That's cool that you get all of that. You're not purchasing a product. You are not. You're absolutely not. People have this weird misconception. If you're not a member, you still get the content. You understand that, right? You still get it. It's not going away. The content continues. The difference is you're either crowdfunding it or you're not. All right, it's not Netflix where I buy the subscription, now I can access Netflix. I don't buy the subscription, I can't access Netflix. That you're not purchasing anything. You're crowdfunding. And if anything, I think it's on Twitch and YouTube. They've basically, what they've done is kind of misrepresented what these are on purpose. All right, they misrepresented it on purpose so that they can.
Isn't crowdfunding against YouTube terms of service? However, he says this is going to piss me off all over again. I owe Cookies and a hug for making me sit through his crap a second time. Oh, are you ahead of time? Have you come here from the future, Heather P? I'm so sorry. We are playing at 1.25 speed, so we're a wee bit faster. And somebody whose name's in, like, I've got no idea what your name says. It's in gibberish letters. Is it Asian, Japanese letters? Asian style lettering in a name. Bit of a selfish request, but I'd love to hear you say my username in your awesome accent, especially since I'm usually just lurking and can't. Well, I can't fucking say that. I don't know how to fucking say it. I don't even know what letters are which. Let me fucking go to Google. I've just copied and pasted your fucking name. 2 seconds. He wants me to copy and paste. I have to say this apparently. People in chat, that's what I've got to say. This collection of, lettering. Let me try. Let me translate what this is. I googled it, and it showed me results for a Japanese table tennis player called Kasumi Ishikawa. Yeah, Dashi done the same thing, I think. In fact, everyone's doing the same thing. Everyone googled it, and they're doing the same thing. Kasumi Ishikawa. It's basically ding dong die. Well, Google lied to me then. Why did Google lie to me? Hang on, let me try something different. Japanese to English translation. I want to see if it says ding dong die if I fucking copy and paste this in. Nah, it just comes up Kasumi Ishikawa. Ding dong die. It's basically ding dong die. Oh, Google disagrees with you, big time. Google says it's Kasumi Ishikawa, so there we go. If you think it's ding dong die, fair enough. I'm not even pretend to fucking know better than you, so I bet that. So, ding dong die it is.
You can present it as something that's really not. It's not. You're not purchasing anything. You are crowdfunding a content creator when you become a member or a sub. It's that simple. And it doesn't matter what these companies say, they're lying because they're trying to spin it in a way to make you feel like you're getting more than you're getting. Okay? Right?
That's the fucking point I was trying to fucking make in the first place. He's fucking calling this crowdfunding. But isn't that against YouTube terms of service? I could have sworn crowdfunding attempts on YouTube were against the terms of service. But he's literally calling what he does crowdfunding. So is he not breaking his own terms of service on YouTube there by calling it crowdfunding? Yeah, he's literally calling it crowdfunding efforts. Okay, people could interpret it that way. You could argue that what the service that Twitch and YouTube offer is effectively that. But if you're openly admitting to that and he's embracing it's that, it's a weird one. He's trying to call, the membership stuff and the super chat stuff essentially crowdfunding tactics. I don't know. Phil's allowed to do whatever the fuck he wants. On YouTube anyway, Phil can do whatever the fuck he wants. Hell, he's only just barely getting age restricted now for all this shit he said in the past.
Now, you could become a member to anyone's channel on YouTube, and they could provide you with 0 perks, and you don't have a leg to stand on. You can't say, oh, I didn't get what I was promised. No one cares. YouTube doesn't care. Now, that's not me. You know me. I'm going to give you all the things that you deserve. But that's what I'm saying. Like, YouTube doesn't care. Twitch doesn't care. Like, oh, well, you paid us. That's that you crowdfunded the person, so what's your problem? That's how it goes. So that's what I mean. I think people have this weird misconception. So the conception here is, oh, well, if DSP Gaming may get suspended, I'm not going to become a member. Because if I become a member, or I renew my membership, or I give memberships, and DSP Gaming gets suspended, then they go away, and I wasted my money. That's not true at all. You still supported me in the business. I still get that fund, that helps me pay my bills and everything. Because here's the situation right now. We have a giant dip in support this week. This is the last week of the month. And what's happening now is next month when I get paid by YouTube, it's going to be way less than usual. So how do I pay my bills, right? I'm going to see a giant dip in what I make, and it's because directly of the trolls. And that's not fair. What did I do? Did I change the content I'm putting out? No. Did I falter in the face of these people threatening me and doing fucked up things? No. I kept here every day putting out the same fun content for you guys. I haven't changed. But now, as a direct result of their trolling activities, now everything's going to suffer because of it, and that's messed up. So, yeah, it gets me upset. It does. It gets me.
So, Phil, when you were given Hang on, let me go full screen first so you guys can share in my question. So, Phil was given $1,779 in tips in his extra long streaming week. He earned more money than usual within that streaming week, and he spent every single fucking penny possible within that fucking streaming week. Within that same streaming week, he also got his YouTube payment of $5,000. In fact, I can probably very specifically tell you what it was. He got his July payment. He got $5,017 on the 23rd of August. So as well as getting $5,017, sometime within this fucking week, he also received a further $1,779 in tips. And yet it's all gone. Just gone, fucking yeeted into the fucking go play fucking business account. WWE Champions time, DoorDash, fucking nice fancy gourmet burger with a fried egg in it. Going back to that fucking daft wee, the fucking, day off story from yesterday. All gone. All fucking gone. He didn't think to fucking save a bit of that extra money he had. Things were quite flush for him very recently. He has just recently been paid by YouTube and he's apparently fucking broke as a bitch for it again. It's fucking crazy. The bills are a lie. DSP spends it all on WWE Champions. Dark Angel Storm, the bills aren't a lie. Not completely. I mean, we have concrete evidence that the fucking bills aren't a lie. Because we've fucking seen him paying fucking bills on the bank leaks. This Toyota car loan, we know that was a fucking bill. Internet, we know this is a fucking bill for his internet. We can see he pays for his internet. The bills aren't a complete lie. But Phil is lying when he says he does not spend anything in WWE Champions. That is the fucking lie. It's a massive fucking lie if he's trying to pretend that he's not spending any of the fucking money he's been given recently on mobile gaming when he clearly is wailing still hard on that fucking game. Now he has some bills. That is undeniable. Some of his money does go to his fucking bills. That is undeniable. No one's disputing that simple bit of information. Phil's YouTube money, Phil's tip money, some of it absolutely 100% does go to fucking bills. It would be strange and inhuman if Phil ignored every single fucking bill he was facing. Also, he would fucking be facing, so many problems if he wasn't paying any of his fucking bills. Especially with fucking bankruptcy, this bankrupt bitch, if fucking ignore all his bills, he would be in so much fucking trouble fast. So he does make sure to try and take care of those fucking bills, but what Phil doesn't fucking take into account is that the fucking extra additional money he earns sometimes he doesn't stash away and try and save for a rainy fucking day. Hell, Phil doesn't even understand the concept of fucking rainy day fund anyway. He thinks a rainy day fund is to fucking spend when it's raining. That guy would be broke and this guy, if he was living in Scotland, would be broke within a week if he fucking moved to Scotland. Every fucking rainy day fund, every day's a fucking rainy day fund here. He doesn't understand to just save money. He spent everything he fucking possibly could the other day on his day off. They went extra fucking special dinner they had on for some.
Yeah, money, oh, money, yeah, money.
Thank you very much, Ding Dong Die, for the super chat. It says thanks for the laugh and content big ups. Thank you very much, I do appreciate it. I'm trying to say, Phil, the other day, I assume you want to be called Ding Dong Die, as in your username. You're not Kashima Antler or whatever the fuck that name was, I don't even know. Ding Dong Die is better to say, in my opinion. It's more fun to say. And if that is what it says, then I'm going to try and stick to it, because I can't read that. And if that's what it says, essentially, then I'm going to just call you Ding Dong Die. But thank you very much for super chats. But if you go to Phil's pre-stream from the other day, when he came back from his day off, and he talked about his fucking stupid wee, day off lunch he had, or dinner he had. Let's go to the transcript. Let's just pull it up again, right? So this is his dinner story.
For dinner, we went to a local restaurant that does like American comfort food, and on a rarity, because we almost never do this, we each got burgers. We almost never eat burgers at all, and rarely if we're going to go to a sit-down restaurant, but we got some burgers. And I got, for the first time ever in my life, I got a burger that had an egg on it. I've never done this before, but I got one that had an actual fried egg over easy on it, And my God, that egg was fucking good. It was amazing. I never had that before. And I bit into it, and what happens is the egg yolk runs over the rest of the burger. It just adds flavor to everything else that's already on that burger. And we got them medium rare. And the chef at the restaurant actually knew how to cook it medium rare. I was shocked. I thought he's going to overcook it or it's going to be bloody. It wasn't. It was actually how it's supposed to be. Full of flavor, with a char on the outside, seasoned well, delicious condiments and toppings, and egg running everywhere. I shit.
Now, this is after he spent hundreds of dollars at Costco. He had literally admitted spending hundreds and hundreds of dollars at Costco. Because they're trying to bulk buy, you know, they had the money there, you know, for a change of pace, they had like more money than usual. So they chose to spend far more money than fucking usual. Ah, goodness me, I don't know. But yeah, he literally spent hundreds and hundreds of dollars at fucking Costco, and then fucking went for a special gourmet burger, which was specially cooked medium rare with a fucking fried egg perfectly on top and all that shit, and just... That's what I'm saying though. Phil had the money there, and instead of fucking trying to save some of it, save some of that money and be cautious with that money, because you actually had a really good supportive fucking streaming week. People gave above and beyond. You actually had for that streaming week over, you know, almost $1,800 in tips alone. That's really good. That's really successful. That's a good grift. And Phil's like, no, I'm going to fucking spend every single fucking penny of this and then go back to my fucking day off with zero fucking money. Just so I can start it all over again. And people want to watch the last 5 seconds. Okay, we're going to watch the last 5 seconds of this, but we're going to watch it in this kind of mode. And we're going to go slow motion. 0.75 speed.
And well, delicious condiments and toppings, and egg running everywhere.
Wait for it.
I shake my jowls thinking back at how delicious that meal was.
How about we do it one more time in a slower speed? 0.5.
I shake my jaw, toppings, and egg running everywhere.
There it is. There it is. That's the money shot right fucking there. One more time.
Everywhere.
That is a thing of beauty. He would not do that on cats. Oh, absolutely not. He would not drink from the furry cup, Kirby Souls. Absolutely not. Right, no more of past Phil being weird. Back to current day Phil being weird.
Be upset because I don't blame people for reacting that way at all. I can't blame you. But at the same time, I don't like it when my fate is put into the hands of people committing crimes and there's no law enforcement on the internet to stop the crimes. YouTube doesn't care. YouTube's like, well, just protect our own butt legally, and there's no one to stop the bullshit. I'm tired of it. You know? So the question is, what do we do? Right? I mean, for me, I'm going to continue on as business as usual. But yeah, it gets me down. It does. For me, here's the truth. I need a big win of some sort. And I don't know what it's going to be. I don't even know, you know? But I feel like what we need is we need something really positive to happen. I don't know what it would be. I couldn't even fathom what it could possibly be. But if something really nice and positive happened around DSP Gaming right now, that would be great. It would be great to just have something cool happen. And like, wow, that was cool and unexpected and positive and fun. And wow, everyone got something cool out of that, you know? And that's just not happening right now. And that's the problem is when you're negative, what's going to happen? I don't know. Uncertainty, negativity, negative. But you still push forward positive, you know, doing my best. You know, guys, I've been around for 14 years. I've seen this happen before. Likely it's going to happen again. All right, we go in these waves, right? These waves of up and down and up and down. So what I said the entire time I've been doing this is that sometimes you're up, sometimes you're down, sometimes you're in the middle, but sometimes you get peaks and valleys, right? And I refuse, absolutely refuse to be defeated by law-breaking scumbags. I'm not going to have that happen. I'm not. I'm going to keep making content no matter where it is or what I'm doing. I'm going to make content for you guys and we're going to have a good time every single freaking day. You understand? But it's just sad that right now things are in the limbo way that they are. I don't like this. I don't like having people come to the stream and be like, well, normally I would love to become a member, give some memberships and help the channel, but I'm not going to do that now because I'm feeling uncertain. Or, you know, wow, normally I come here and I feel real positive, but, you know, I don't like that. No, it's bullshit. We got to stop this bullshit together somehow, you know? I don't know. And, you know, again, I don't know what it is. What's the big win that we could get, right? That would make us all feel better. Because certainly I need it. I need something. I need injection in my arm or something good, you know? But I don't know what that's going to be. The pizza party this Saturday? I don't know. You know, here we are again. you know, in a situation where now this week I already bought one game, I gotta buy another game on Tuesday. Now there's a pizza party on Saturday, so it's money, money, money. It's like, oh my God, here we go again. In my head, and I gotta think about it. Normally it wouldn't be a big deal, but now I'm thinking in my head, well, now I'm not gonna have a lot of support next month when I get paid by YouTube. I'm gonna have like a significantly less income. What do I do now? I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired of thinking that way. Really. And it's funny because people are like, well, then just don't mention it. If I don't mention it, then it will never, ever, I won't get the support I need. You know, I have to. I don't like doing this. I don't like having this thought in my mind. I don't like having to say shit on my streams about support. I hate it. I absolutely would love to just sit here and put content out for you guys every day and never have to mention it. That would be my ideal state, to literally never have to mention it ever again. I'm not at liberty to do that. And that sucks, okay? And like I told you guys last week when all this happened, you know, long term, I can get out of this situation, but the solution is to stick it out for years. Because right now, I have no credit. I don't. 2 years ago, I declared bankruptcy. I have no credit right now. Zero. I'm barely making ends meet with the shit that I need to afford. And eventually what's going to happen is there will be slow growth on DSP Gaming. So a little bit of growth every year, a little bit of increase of what I'm doing, right? And then within a few years, I say a few, it's probably going to be like 5. Hopefully, you know, I'll be able to refinance my home at that point. And then I'll be able to use any kind of equity I have in my house to get me caught up on everything that's my problems now. And then I'll be good. And then
I'm going 1.5 speed, guys. We're way too far, but we're over 30 minutes behind. And that's my fault. I had hold my hands up to that. I've fucking gone down trips down memory lane. I went to like fucking the tips tracker. I went to fucking yesterday's pre-stream just to fucking watch some Shake His Jills. We're going 1.5 speed for now until he gets his contributions.
And then you won't have Phil on every stream saying, hey guys, remember, you can support by doing this and doing this and this. Oh no, memberships are down and now I'm worried. You never have to hear that ever again. Never. It would basically be gone. But the problem is, I got to get to that point, and I have to not see my business implode on itself because of illegal activity. That's the challenge, right? The challenge is sticking it out for years to get to that point, and also have to deal with this bullshit we're dealing with right now. And I don't like that, you know? I just don't like that at all right? And I've had enough, honestly. Like, I'm fed up at this point. Like I said, what I really would like is to have a day of positivity and fun, and not have to worry about that shit. But how do you stop, right? How do you stop yourself from worrying about all this shit behind the scenes that's going on? Like, I don't know. How do you? I don't know. I wish I knew how to turn off my brain, right? But that's not how my brain works anyway. It always has these thoughts in the back of your head about what's going on and everything, you know. A big win, a big positive win would be great right now. Where we get that win, I don't know. You see? That's the problem, because what we're going to do right now is we're going to talk about games. I'm going to tell you about the schedule for the week and what's coming up in September. And as you're going to see, there's some good stuff on it that'll be interesting for the regulars, people who like to chill with me. But there's nothing there, right, that's going to get us, oh my God, this is amazing. Can you believe how good this is? Can you believe that this game is coming out that's going to blow our pants off and we're going to be freaking out and people are going to be coming to the stream? We got nothing like that at all coming up. It's sad how slow gaming has been this year, where we have to actually pretend like little virally popular games are big releases because there's nothing else going on, right? That's a sad year for gaming. This is supposed to be the biggest entertainment medium in the world, and the games that are making the money are not even games that people are talking about in droves publicly. So, let's do that, shall we? Let me just put it this way. Let me just end that segment by saying this, all right? I'm not afraid of the future. I'm not. No matter what happens. If there's a good resolution, a bad resolution, and, you know, whatever happens, happens. If I continue to make content on DSP Gaming, great. If I have to go to somewhere else, you know, another service, another channel, another whatever, another business, who knows? But no matter what it is, I'm not going anywhere. The content continues, the show goes on, life goes on, all right? And I hope that you guys will, wherever I end up moving, will make the journey with me, all right? No matter what has to happen. And it sucks that I even have to talk like this, all right? You don't have to worry about, oh my God, what if this channel shuts down? It's not the end. It's not ending. It doesn't matter what happens. It's not ending at all, all right? Just get that thought out of your mind. Just, you know, me as a content creator, I'm going to be here tomorrow. I'm going to be here all week. I'm going to be here no matter what. It might be a different place on the internet, but I'm still going to be here for you. It doesn't matter. It's going to be the same setup. It's going to be the same. You know, it's just this nonsense we got to put up with, all right? You can feel confident in that. I will pledge to you, I'm not giving up. I pledge to you that, okay? So I hope you understand that things are going to change for the worse, all right? So, now that I pledge that to you, all right? You know, thank you for your ongoing support. Thank you for your ongoing attention. Thank you for being here morally, for being here financially, for being here in every way that you are, all right? I appreciate that very, very much. And thanks for just hanging out every day and giving me a way to kind of release the stress. Right now, just talking about this is cathartic.
Ross got a bad one's asking me to check out what he banned you for. He just banned you in the chat. I didn't see it, personally. I have a way of trying to see it. Was your name Stealth and Shadows by any chance, Ross got a bad one? Is that your sock account? Because I seen somebody got leaned like literally like a minute ago, and that's a deleted message. So if that was you, then it should be right there on the screen. Anytime that, basically when a message gets deleted, it gets wiped from this YouTube chat as well. So It was at a part of the video was on. Like, no, keep in mind, I can pause the live stream, but the live chat continues as is. We're behind, so nah, I got no way out. Sorry, Roscoe, the bad one. I cannot fucking help you there, pal. I didn't see what got deleted. The chat, I cannot pause the chat. I include the chat, you know, because people like to have a chat included, even though it doesn't keep up with me pausing the fucking live stream to, you know, check shit and all that shit. But I have no way of pausing the chat as well. I'm sorry.
Arctic. It makes me feel a lot better to get it off my chest because it's something that I've kind of been swallowing all week. And now to finally talk about it in a segment here on a podcast makes me feel a little better. And now you kind of know what's on my mind behind the scenes, all right? And just thanks for any support at all, all right? I'm not going to sit here and harp on it and be like, we need to hit this goal today, we need to hit this. You guys know, we got new hats, we got a new vest that was added to the rotation yesterday. We didn't even hit a hat goal yesterday, right? What are you going to do? I'm going to sit here and bitch like a baby about it. Just say, whatever, continue on, right? We still have fun. We're going to have a good day today. And whatever happens, happens. If support comes in, it does. If it doesn't, I can't do nothing, man. I'm just a content creator. That's the nature of crowdfunding. Why am I going to sit here and freak out? The sky is not falling, all right? Okay, so that being said, let's now talk about what we're doing for the rest of the week, and let's talk about the next coming month. So today, we're continuing on with Saints Row 1. I've now done 2 sessions of it. Yeah, there was the abridged session, and then there was the full session. So we're probably around 5-6 hours in, probably like 5. Today we're continuing on, and we're still doing the 2 different gangs. There's the Kings, and then the Lobos, I don't even remember. Los Carnales, I think. So we got 2 gangs that we're still, you know, fighting. And I think after that, there's going to be more gangs that are going to come to the picture. But we still got a lot more to do. And I think we already unlocked like the ability to do another few story missions. So we'll probably start with those today and go from there. See where it goes. I got to remember, guys. I got to remind you, this playthrough is 100% being claimed by YouTube because I have music playing in the car. So if you like Saints Row, please consider supporting it in some way. Whether if you're watching it on demand in particular, that's the way you watch my content. You're not here live for the stream. If you could go above and beyond to support in any way, liking the video, leaving a comment, becoming a member, you know, a tip, look at the description of the video for the tips link, whatever it may be. I would appreciate that because this is a playthrough I'm getting nothing on right now. 0 on demand. Okay? Thanks. All right, tonight on the late stream, it is Sunday Night Bites, also known as Bass Master Fishing 2022. All right, and excuse me, this is a weekly late night chill stream where I do fishing and we go to various different places and you know, try to catch different fish. Last week I caught a monster catfish. It was the biggest I've ever caught. It was ginormously cool. All right, this week people said, hey, could you buy new lures and stuff and try them out? I guess I could. I think I played it now enough. I think I played it 3 weeks, so I probably have enough of the in-game currency to buy a couple things. So maybe that's why we'll start tonight. We'll try to figure out how do you buy new things and put it into your loadout before we head out. Now, when I do fishing streams, we have this new thing that we started last week. If we get $100 in tips, I'll put on a fisherman's hat, and then you guys get to pick a fishing lure to add to the hat. And each week, we're gonna decorate the hat. Oh, excuse me. We're gonna decorate the hat with a different fishing lure. All right. And then we didn't hit the goal last week, which is weird because the first 2 times I did it, we hit it. And then the third week when I say, oh, we got all new stuff we're adding, guys, we didn't hit the goal. All right. Be nice if we hit it tonight. Like I told you guys, my long-term plan was that I was gonna go to like a Bassmaster Pro Shop or whatever. And Kat and I were going to hand pick a few fishing lures for the hat. But if we've already had 1 week and we didn't hit the goal, then I'm not going to do that. You know, we got to make sure that we're going to be hitting it in order to be going and buying stuff for the stream. So let's see what happens tonight. Hope for the best. I hope you'll join me. If you just want to chill and relax, that's really what the Bassmaster streams are all about. So I hope you'll come by tonight. Okay. Tomorrow, main stream is going to be more Pac-Man World Repack, excuse me, and might beat it. Doesn't seem like a very lengthy game. I mean, I beat 3 entire worlds in one sitting and there's only 3 left. But people are saying that with the end of the game, it gets a significant like difficulty spike. So I don't know if that's going to result in me taking longer to beat it or not. I guess we'll see. But that's tomorrow's main stream, and tomorrow night we're going to do 2 Point Campus, and likely this is going to be a send-off to the game. And here's what I mean by that. 2 Point Campus has been a game that we've really enjoyed up to now. But that's most...
I'm counting that. It says what I mean. Here's what I mean by that. That is essentially him saying what I mean by that is. It's goddamn practically the same thing. I'm counting it. It's not a bingo. Now guys, we are 3 away from a full house. It might happen. He needs to say friend, which is kind of strange, I know. He also needs to stand up randomly. And he needs to have that creepy whisper. Well, if he'll have the creepy whisper could win people some money. Ooh, fuck. Who knows? Who fucking knows? We'll see.
Mostly because it's a sim game where you can kind of relax a little bit, sit back and watch the little characters do their thing. It was fun watching the cooks cook pies and pizzas. It was fun watching them build a big robot and do the research with a big brain, right? But then all of a sudden last week we were doing night school. It became so attention demanding, meaning there was so much going on and the game was constantly saying, oh, you got to do this, oh, we need to upgrade here, this person's requesting this item, you need to build a new building, you got to hire a new teacher, and it just kept doing this the whole 2 hours. And because of that, not only could I not interact with the audience, like I wanted to interact with you guys, and I couldn't because there was no time. I literally couldn't. I was like, oh, answer your shout outs, but I can't because here's another 10 things I got to do. But in addition to that, I couldn't even really enjoy the game. Admittedly, when the game is that much pulling you in every direction at once and you just kind of got to micromanage so much, you kind of get nervous. You'll lose your chill atmosphere of what the game is. And you can't even enjoy the game for what it is. Like, I'm sure when they were doing the night training, they were probably doing jousting and fighting. They were probably doing funny animations. I saw none of them. I couldn't even take a moment to look at what they were doing because it was too crazy difficult. It was too complex and too difficult. I kind of feel like maybe there's different groups of people who like this style of game. One style is, oh, I have that insanely analytical mind where I want so much going on at once that I have to plan everything out. I can jump from thing to thing. There's people who like that. Maybe that's why games like this can be popular. For me, I like putting it together and then kind of seeing it work. And if something breaks, fixing it. I don't want us to do it immediately like, well, it's an ongoing thing that never ends. So it's never really, oh, you get to see it work. You're just constantly working on it. You want to know what that's called? Real life. In real life, there's always moving factors. There's always things going on. I mean, not once in my life do I think I've ever been able to just sit back like this and say, today, you know what? There's absolutely nothing happening. I can pull up my legs like this. I can sit back and I can just relax. Sit here with my drink.
Son of a bitch, I thought he was about to stand up. I actually thought he was about to fucking stand up, but he's actually fucking reclining in his dumbass wee chair. What a bastard.
I don't have to worry about anything in the world today. Because today, the world's on vacation and here I am and it's time for me to just chill like this. That would be nice if you could do that. But at least in my life, that's never happened. It's always, there's a million things going on. So I always have to have things going on. What's the next thing I need to do? What's the next responsibility that's coming? What's the next thing here? If I don't do this in this time frame, I get in trouble because of this, and then this happens, and then this. So I got to do this and this. That's my mind. My mind is always kind of running like that, thinking about what's the next, and that sucks. But that's just life. That's real life. So when you're playing the game, do you really need that too? I think it kind of misses the mark of what you're looking. I want to set up a system and then watch the system work. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to set up a system and then got to improve the system, got to change the system, got to fix the system, got to do this. I can do that in my real life. I don't need a game to simulate that. You know? So why am I playing the game at all if that's what the game is? That's kind of what I'm realizing is as the game gets further in, it's becoming too much of a chore. It feels like work. I don't want work in my play. The point of playing a game is to be entertained.
This is your fucking work, Phil. Why do you think some Minecraft streamers are so fucking successful? Because they actually put a fucking ton of work into it to make it as informative and entertaining as fucking possible. Also, the Minecraft is not everyone's cup of tea as a video game. I understand that, guys. But also, the guys out there that are big fucking Minecraft players, they fucking put tons of hours into that shit, you know what I mean? They put in the legwork, they put in the effort, they put in the graft, they put in the determination to fucking make sure they deliver as excellent a fucking product as possible with the fucking sandbox game that they've got. Phil being forced to fucking try harder a game, it terrifies him. It fucking terrifies him to fucking have to try and think about a creative solution for some problems. He just wants to sit back and let the game play itself. Everything can be running in the background. He can just browse about the fucking campus. Let the other people worry about the actual things that need to... No. That's not a fucking game. No, that's a fucking simulation. Phil wants a fucking simulation. He wants some fucking game to play itself and he can just fucking browse around. It's basically lazier than a fucking walking sim. He wants a game to play by itself in the fucking background, while he fucking just looks at all the cool, pretty things on screen. He was talking about 2 Point Campus, yes. Kevin Mayorka says his job isn't playing games, his job is to snort and let his sugar daddies give him money while they watch him snort. He's saying that, but he's not snorted in a while. You notice that? He's not snorted in a good while. It's not as if we're not counting. He has legitimately stopped snorting. I think his allergy meds must have kicked on.
Work now. So it becomes work, it's not fun anymore. Why do I want to keep playing the game? So we're going to give it a shot on Monday night. If it really feels like work, and again, it's a stream where I can't really engage with you guys, and it's just frustrating, I'm done with it. And the thing is, I didn't commit to playing it, right? I didn't buy it. It's a Game Pass game. I've had fun with it. At this point, we played, I think, around 10 hours of it. So it wouldn't be the end of the world to say, all right, that's what we've done. That's what it is, right? And move on. Let's see what happens on Monday night, okay? I'm going to give it a shot. Maybe it will redeem itself. But for me, that last stream pretty much definitely turned me off, and I was like, man, that really was not what I wanted out of the game, okay? Tuesday, new release. So as I was saying, another new game I gotta buy this week. Destroy All Humans 2 Reprobed. This is the modern remake of Destroy All Humans 2. Never played it. I only played the first one, and that was the remake a few years ago. I actually liked it. People said, hey, if they ever redid 2, would you play it? Sure. And so here it is. So that's the big new release for the week. It's $40, just so everyone knows you're interested in the pricing. So I'm gonna get that on Tuesday. That's gonna be the main gameplay stream. And then Tuesday night, we're gonna try out Midnight Fight Express again, which I played last week, and I loved it. It's a game that's, beat 'em up. You're learning new hand-to-hand combat, kung fu style moves every stage. You're fighting new enemies, using weapons in the environment to your advantage, environmental stuff to your advantage. The game has a really kicking soundtrack, pretty good graphics for what it is. It's a one-man team. One person designed the game, and the game is outstanding. So I can't wait to play more of that Tuesday night, okay? And then Wednesday night will be probably more Destroy All Humans, but what I'll let you guys decide if you want 2 days of Destroy All Humans or if you want to mix it up and go back to Saints Row for a day. We'll probably do a poll. And then Wednesday night will be Multiverses. Sadly, the only day this week I get to play it. I know, there's so much going on this week now that I haven't really had a chance to play it again. I've been enjoying playing it at least twice a week, but there's not much you can do. I'm going to play it Wednesday night, and hopefully we'll have some fun with it. By the way, an update on Multiverses. You ready for this one? So, as you guys know, Morty was the newest character released in Multiverses last week. It was Tuesday last week. as of this weekend, the competitive multiverses community has dubbed him one of the worst characters in the game for exactly the reasons that I have been critical of the game. His hitboxes suck. People are showing definitively, online, they're capturing. They're trying to do the moves that are useful, like the down and X, which is his big roided arm punching down. It misses 9 times out of 10 for everyone. It's not just me. Oh, Phil, you're mistiming it. Oh, Phil, you're doing it wrong. No, everyone's complaining about it. That is terrible. Same thing with his combos, like his melee combo. Hit the first hit of the combo, almost always misses, or if it hits, it doesn't combo into the next hit. So he has a 3-hit combo that's not a combo. It's worthless. So everyone's complaining that the character sucks, which I was like, yeah, I kind of see that. That's what I was saying when I was playing his game. Is he has potential ranged, but as soon as you try to get anything going to eliminate a character, you can't do it because he whiffs 9 times out of 10. All his normal attacks are shit, and everyone online agrees. So I guess we'll see what happens when I play again on Wednesday. I don't know if I'll play with Morty. I'll probably use other characters. So, okay, that's a streaming week. I'm not here on Thursday. When I return on Friday, it'll kind of be your choice again. Do we want Saints Row or do we want more Destroy All Humans 2? And then, yes, Friday night will be Friday Night Fights. It'll go back to its regularly scheduled night on Friday. Then Saturday, September 3rd, is a big, fun marathon event. Is it because we hit a support goal? No. I'm doing this just because I feel like it. It's not because you guys, support it in any way. It's because I just want to do something for you guys that I think is special and fun.
Aye, and you fucking regretted it. No, don't even fucking try and pretend that you fucking regretted not offering it behind a fucking paywall. You suggested it at first as an idea, and you thought, yeah, let's do that. And then you fucking, like a day later, I was like, ah, shit, I offered that for free, didn't I? I really wish I could have fucking put that behind some incentive, like a membership goal. Oh well, I've kind of locked into it now. I can't really go back on that. I'm paraphrasing here, but Phil legitimately said that he did kind of regret not putting that behind some sort of member goal for people to rally behind, and he felt he couldn't fucking just go back on his word to fucking do this event they had promised people the fucking day before. Heather P says, I think I get why he says everyone says it sucks. It's because he can't be removed. He can be removed of any responsibility if he is proven wrong. Yeah. Like, Phil only uses the popular opinion when it's to his own agenda. The entire internet pretty much calls Phil an idiotic, toxic piece of shit. Now, Phil will say the internet's wrong, everyone's wrong. And he'll just ignore everyone, saying, oh, they just don't know any better, they're all fucking bunch of troll and detractor bastard, That's the usual fucking shit he does, He will only care about the popular opinion when it fucking suits his agenda. It's the only time I fucking care about it.
Alright? On Sunday, we are doing On Saturday, September 3rd, we're doing the Cowabunga Pizza Party. What is the Cowabunga Pizza Party? Well, what we're going to be doing is we are going to be playing the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Cowabunga collection that comes out this week. Okay? This collection, includes many games. The original Ninja Turtles game on NES, Nintendo Entertainment System, that everyone hated. No one likes that game. It was very poorly made. It's insanely frustrating, full of issues and bugs, just an annoying... It was one of those games meant to torture kids. It really is. And it sucks because everyone bought it because it tied in with Ninja Turtles, and it was a terrible, terrible game. Okay? So, we're going to play that. Then we're going to play the arcade classics, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Arcade and Turtles in Time. These games are absolutely outstanding games. Great graphics, beat-em-up gameplay. They're not super lengthy, but they have online play enabled, so we could jump in and play with people all over the internet and do co-op playthroughs of them online, which would be really neat, I feel. All right? So we're going to do that. And then... there's fighting games in this collection. There's 2 versions of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Tournament Fighter. So what we'll do is we'll play those, see the differences. I think one version has one character and one version has a completely different character. I think that they changed it up like that. And they play slightly differently. The graphics are different. They both have online capabilities, so you can play with either one, I think, online. I could be wrong. Maybe only one of them plays online. Maybe it's just the Super Nintendo version. But it's going to be fun because it's a good variety of games to try out in a marathon style. And I am going to be ordering pizza during the event and celebrating it with a pizza party. So not only are we going to be playing these games, but I'm going to have a whole segment where I'm going to go through the history of the Ninja Turtles, starting from, their origins as a comic in the days when I started watching them on television as a cartoon series, turning into an action figure line, then turning into a popular movie series, and then exploding in the 90s, all right? I'm going to tell you my history with the Ninja Turtles. And then we're going to jump into all these fun games, and I'm going to order pizza, and we're going to eat it together. What I mean by that is I'm going to send pizza to your house. No, I'm not. That'd be ridiculous. There's no way I'm doing that. But I would encourage people who are interested in chilling with me to celebrate Ninja Turtles on Saturday to maybe order their own and kind of have a pizza party with me. And we have this interactive thing going on over the net. I'll eat some pizza for like a meal and have more to munch on during the day as we play through these games, okay? Should be pretty fun. All right, so... I hope you'll join me on Saturday, the Cowabunga Pizza Party, where we play the collection, and I order pizza, and we have a good time talking and celebrating Ninja Turtles, all right? And then the rest of that week, we're just going to balance the games that I've been playing again, Saints Row and Destroy All Humans 2. Likely, it'll be the continuation of Midnight Fight Express and Multiverses. And then if we want to do more Ninja Turtles, we'll squeeze it in, but I don't know. So here's the thing. The NES game, there's no way I'm going to be playing probably more. It's terrible. It's really one of the worst games ever made. It's such a piece of shit. The arcade games aren't that long. You can beat them within like an hour. So I think each arcade game, if we do online co-op with people, we'll beat them within an hour. So in 2 hours, those are done. You don't want to play them again. You've already seen the whole thing. The fighting game maybe has some replayability. But I don't know how many people want to see me play Ninja Turtles fighting game, nor do I know how many people will be playing it competitively online. So your mileage may vary there. I think we may play the collection literally one marathon, and that's it. Okay? But we'll see. All right. And then after that, we'll talk. So here's the deal, because what I want to do is let you know what else is going on for September. So Here's the game releases for September. On September 2nd, so this would have been Friday, The Last of Us 1 Remake is coming out. I am not paying $70 to play it. It's not worth that to me. Maybe it's worth it to someone who's never played the game before. I've played it twice. Maybe it's worth it for someone who never has been able to play it because the game was not accessible, and this time around they are importing all of the accessibility features, the groundbreaking, award-winning accessibility features from Last of Us 2 into Last of Us 1. That's great, right? I seriously hope it ends up being really awesome for a group of people who need that. I don't need that. So because of that, I don't see the justification in buying the game a second time for $70. I don't see the justification in selling it for $70 at all when literally the vast majority of the game is reused assets. The voice acting, the mocap, the story, the music, the gameplay elements are all done. Essentially, the game is accessibility and graphics. That's what they've tweaked. And for them to sell that for $70 is a ripoff to the customer, in my opinion. So I'm not buying it. If someone decides, hey, I'd like to gift this to Phil, and if someone does, then I will play it over the course of September sometime. Once we basically finish up either Destroy All Humans 2 or Saints Row, maybe that'll be the next game on the agenda. But for now, I am not dropping $70 to play a game I played twice, and literally it's the same game a third time. Okay?
There's actually no point whatsoever in gifting that game to Phil, because in his mind, the only thing that's been changed is the accessibility features, and Phil is not going to play the game with those accessibility features enabled. Therefore, it'd be an absolute waste of time to fucking have Phil play that game. Now, what would be a good thing to do is to have Super Blind Man play the game and demonstrate the accessibility features for his audience, whoever they fucking may be. Because obviously he needs the fucking accessibility features, he's helped develop the accessibility features. I'm not fucking advocating for Super Blind Man, he's a fucking idiot, you know, but he's more likely, more... Also, you fucking want to see the accessibility features and why it costs us fucking much money, the amount of work it went into it. This is fucking them justifying the fucking price tag of $70 for this fucking game. There's no point whatsoever in Phil playing this game. He says it's a fucking waste of money, he says it's not for him, so him getting a game gifted to him is a complete waste of money because he's not even going to fucking enable the fucking features which just cost the game $70, in my opinion.
Okay. Coming up after that on the 5th is Disney Dreamlight Valley. This is Disney's edition of Animal Crossing, alright? It's basically a preview, meaning it's not the full game yet. They're going to open it on Game Pass for those who have Game Pass to try it, but I guess the full release isn't going to be until next year. So there you go. That's going to be exciting for chill streams, I feel. On September 9th is Splatoon 3. I will be covering Splatoon 3. Yes, I know I didn't cover Splatoon 2 because I felt like Splatoon 1 became far too repetitive and restrictive, and Splatoon 2 came out so quickly after Splatoon 1, I felt there's no way it could be a sequel, and I was right. Most people who played it said, yeah, it's exactly the same as the first game with new weapons and things, but it's the same premise, and they charged full price for it, even though it should have been an expansion. At least now we're many, many years later, the graphics will be better, there'll be new gameplay elements, so yes, I'm going to be playing Splatoon 3 on the 9th. Then there's the 2 waves of the Modern Warfare 2 open beta. The first wave is on September 18th for PS5. The second wave is September 24th for the Xbox Series X. I'll be playing both, unless I get a code early, because sometimes they do a week early beta for those who have a special code, and sometimes people send me those codes. If I get that, I'll do it early. If not, I'll do it when it's open. And I will be using said beta to judge if I'm going to play the game this year or not. Last year, I played the beta of Vanguard. It was shit. I didn't buy the game. It was one of the best decisions I've ever made. I'm going to do the same thing with Modern Warfare 2. The funny part is there's a couple people who on my comments on my videos and other places have been criticizing me saying, oh, Phil, that's unfair because even if you don't like the multiplayer, there's still campaign. And you're completely writing off the campaign in the game now, which you always played historically. Every year you would buy Call of Duty and play the campaign first, and then you would jump into the multiplayer. It's not fair that now you're not doing that anymore. Okay? First of all, I hate to tell you this, but the vast majority of people do not buy Call of Duty for the campaign, all right? It's a nice added feature. Yes, I played through it because it's part of the whole package, but it's not the reason why people are playing Call of Duty. They play for the multiplayer, me included. I play Call of Duty because I want to get addicted to fun multiplayer. I crave it. When there's a good FPS, I crave going back to it. I want to get that kill streak today. I can't wait to unlock that new weapon and the new attachments and use it and do that. That's fun to me. You guys have seen, sometimes playing Call of Duty, I got caught or hooked on that, got a bug for it. Oh man, I can't wait to play Call of Duty 2-3 times this week because I'm having so much fun with it. I want that feeling back, and I haven't had it in a while. And that's sad, okay? So let's see what happens with Modern Warfare 2. All right. Also, there's Return to Monkey Island, September 19th. I'm on the fence about it. I don't know if I want to get it or not. Honestly, I don't know how entertaining it would be for a live audience, just being honest. And the art style looks atrocious. So even though it might very well be a great game that's an homage to the classics, I don't know if it's something that's going to fit for my style or for my audience. All right. So I'm thinking about it. Excuse me. And then that's it. Like, that's September. So do you see what I'm saying when I tell you guys, man, we really need a big win. It would be really nice to have a big win here on the channel. Get a cool new hot game that's exciting. Get newcomers coming to my channel, to watch me play it and have a good time, excited about it. And it's just not happening. You know what I'm saying? It's just not happening at all. It's just like it's another dead September. Now, I do feel that in October, there's going to be a lot going on. In October, there's going to be so many new releases coming out in a short period of time. The whole second half of October is going to be a whirlwind of activity. All right? In November as well. November, crazy high-profile new releases coming out back-to-back. The new God of War, oh my God, I can't wait. It's going to be a good time. Once we get to kind of October, November, we're good. But the thing is, we got yet another month where there's just not a lot of crazy good stuff happening in the world of gaming. And that sucks. I'm going to do my best to entertain you guys. I'm going to do my best to stay positive through all this adversity I'm facing. I hope you guys will stick with it and still chill with me and support the streams and do whatever you can because I'm not going anywhere, all right? Even though the schedule doesn't sound so great, all right? Now, as I said, there may be potential to do some different stuff in September. Some people are campaigning for me to play Earthbound. I feel like I probably would have time for that because really there's no nonstop new releases of high priority coming out until like the middle of October. So if I were to start Earthbound, say, second week of September, then probably we could do it as a kind of a main rotation game and have it go on over the month and then end sometime maybe early October, right? That's possible. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I would love to promise you that, but the thing is, I'm the kind of guy, I don't want to overpromise and underdeliver. That's happened in the past, and I regret those moments. Some of the worst times in my content creation history is when I promise you something's going to happen and I can't live up to it. So I don't want to do that, all right? But let's see what happens in September. And again, if anyone has any other suggestions and stuff I should be doing in the month, please lay it on me, okay? DTF Steak Fries, serious question, would you do this for free? I did do it for free. I had a full-time office job, and I was coming home from that job for 2.5 years and recording all night and uploading for free to the internet. Now, back then, there wasn't live streaming, but I was for free doing this right now as a hobby before I made a dime doing it because I loved it. So yes, right now, if I won the lotto and I was a multi-millionaire, all right, here's what I would do. Step 1, pay off all my debt and my family's debt, so that way we're all in the clear. Don't have to worry about that for the rest of our lives. That's step 1. All right. Step 2, schedule an actual honeymoon for me and my wife because we deserve it and didn't get one. And then step 3, figure out work-life balance. All right, because I want to keep doing this. All right. Now, if I was, a millionaire, I probably would turn off crowdfunding. I mean that too. I would probably say no super chats, no super stickers, no tips. I don't need it. I'm rich. The hell do I need it for? Right? If I win the lotto, you reinvest that money into a way that it just kind of pays for itself, and then you don't have to worry about income anymore. So I would turn all that shit off, and I would be here now. Would I be here 6 days a week full time? Fuck no. I want time to spend with my family. All right. So I would be here way less, but I would be here. Absolutely, I would. I love doing this. I love chilling with you guys. I would love. What I would maybe do is cut my schedule to like maybe 2/3 or half of what it is now. So I'd still be here, say 3-4 days a week as opposed to 6. And I would still do fun stuff. I would just play way less games. And a lot of it would be podcasting where I tell you about this kind of shit we're doing on our days off. Because I'm sure it would be a hell of a lot more interesting if there was no confinement to time and money. I'd be able to tell you about all kinds of fun shit, right? So there'd be a lot of podcasting, but there'd still be gaming, and it'd be fun. There'd be no pressure for anyone to contribute whatsoever. Wouldn't that be like cool, ideal? I mean, yeah, you'd have less of me, but it would be no pressure, no stress, just positivity and fun all the time. Wouldn't that be excellent, right? Yeah. So there you go. Why wouldn't I accept donations? If I don't need donations, why would I take them? Right? If I'm someone who's making so much money that I really don't have to worry about anything, why would I accept more? Right? I'm not like that. Sorry, I'm not one of these giant content creators who is a multimillionaire, but I still have tips on and fucking all this enabling of contributions. Fuck that.
I mean, you leave it on so people can give you money if they fucking want to. It's not about what you want particularly. If you have it on as an option and you don't fucking harp on about it, and if people want to fucking give you that, then they fucking should be able to do that. Also, Phil, if you had $1 million, you would blow through that within 3 years. I'm confident Phil would absolutely rattle through $1 million within like 3 years at most. Maybe 2 if he was, actually 2 years. There's no fucking way Phil would not blow through so much fucking money so fucking fast. I'm being generous when I'm saying 2 years, but he would fucking rattle through that so fucking fast. As like the mobile gaming spending on its own would fucking ramp up to fucking 11 on the Richter scale. Or man, he would fucking just go ham on that shit. And if money's not a fucking issue anymore, if money's not an object, then he would just fucking spend stupid shit every fucking the finest fucking gourmet cat food for Jasper, and DoorDashing every day, and cat will get even fucking fatter than usual, wouldn't be able to fucking get out of the house. Phil would have to fucking pay to get the fucking door frame remodelled so cat can get wheeled out of the house, and he'd probably fucking start piling the pounds on again himself, knowing him. DoorDashing would be off the fucking hook, everything you could think of, man. It would just fucking go, because this man is not good with money. Money damages this man. Has he not learned that? He's not learned this, man. He had money. This is an idiot that had so much fucking money coming out from all fucking angles. And what did he do with it? Look what he did with himself. He was getting ridiculously stupid money for doing the most, mundane shit, because that's the fucking contract he was on with Machinima. He milked that for all it's fucking worth. He got far more money for fucking stuffing a burger into his face than he really should have. And yet, look what he did with the fucking money. This man should not have any money. And I'm not saying Phil should go broke. I am saying that someone else should look after his fucking finances. Because he is such a fucking poor person to handle his own money. He has historical evidence against him which shows he is so bad at handling his own money.
If I'm already got money out the ass, I don't need any more. Let people spend their money on things that are more important. That's how I am. The only reason I have mine now is I needed to make ends meet and run a business. I'm not going to do that. It's ridiculous. If you remember, way before all of this that's happening now, I used to be just a YouTuber who did on-demand videos on YouTube. There was no streams. There was no way. There was no Patreon. There was no memberships or subs. There was no cheering. None of that. None of it existed. It was literally, I put out videos, you watch them, I make a living off the ad revenue. I never asked for anything. Ever. Back then, the criticism was, oh,
bullshit. Boo fucking shit. No. No. I'm not letting that one slide, Dan. I'm not letting that one slide. Face reveal. Where's this fucking video? Hang on. Wait. Wait. I'll do here. Face reveal. This shit here on his old. This is actually Phil's old YouTube channel. Hello. So hang on. Let's get a transcript up in here. Let me find the right thing. Here we go. Phil in 2009, ladies and gentlemen. The 22nd of July 2009. Now let's listen to what he has to say. Phil never asked for anything back then, apparently. This man had a job at the time, remember. He was working at the time. So, let's see what he says.
Whatever the hell I want. So, you know, anything that you can give back is much appreciated. I also do have the PayPal donation on the left-hand side of my Dark Side Phil channel. It explains how to go to PayPal and what email address to send a donation to, darksidephil@hotmail.com. I've gotten many donations, and as I said before, if you send me a donation of, $10, $15, $20 or more, I'll mention your name in a video because I do appreciate that. So, thanks a lot. Oh, there's my token burp for you to end this little video. This will not be the last that you'll see of me, obviously. I hope that, as I do things and I go places, maybe I'll interview people, maybe I'll make joke skits and things, and maybe just rant if I have a bad day at fucking work or something in the news pisses me off.
So there we go, that's debunked straight away. Let's just debunk that garbage nonsense that Phil I'd never fucking asked for money back in the day. He fucking did ask for money. In fact, he got in trouble for telling people to click on the fucking ads. He got in that much fucking trouble for fucking asking for money back in the day, even when he fucking started doing this YouTube, before the live streaming, before the fucking, super chats and memberships and all this fucking garbage. He always has been asking for fucking money. Don't fucking let him lie to you. Don't even fucking let that fucking shit slide, man. There's no fucking way. He actually might get away by fucking deceiving his fans by fucking saying that shit. His fans actually might buy into that fucking garbage. This is Phil's old YouTube channel. This is not a fucking detractor channel. This belongs to Phil Barnell. This was his original YouTube fucking channel before he got in trouble with AdSense. And that's why he's fucking got DSP Gaming now. Because this channel got fucking hit because he fucking violated AdSense terms of services. That's, I can't believe he fucking said that. Let's remind ourselves what he said.
Who did on-demand videos on YouTube. There was no streams, there was no way, there was no Patreon, there was no memberships or subs, there was no cheerings, none of that. None of it existed. It was literally, I put out videos, you watch them, I make a living off the ad revenue. I never asked for anything. Ever. Back then.
Garbage. Garbage. Fucking garbage. 2009 DSP disagrees with you, Phil. And this guy was still working at the time.
The criticism was, oh, the content he makes isn't good enough. Right? There's not enough effort put into it. He's just flubbing through the game. He's insulting the game developers, and we don't like the shtick. Right? Right. It's true. But it was super popular, and I was making a whole living doing it, and I didn't ask for jack shit. I was making so much money, I was able to take time off from making videos, to go on trips, to do vlogging all over the place. It was a very different time, right? Why would I ask for support when I don't need it? I never would. It's ridiculous. But that's, I hate to say it, you're watching a giant content creator. Millions of views on their videos, right? Tons of sponsorships they got that pay the bills. They don't need your funding, yet they accept it anyway, and you give it to them in droves. You might as well just piss in the well, right? Like, where do you think that's going exactly? Right? It's the smaller time people who need the help, and they don't get it. It's the big wigs who get it all.
The problem is, Phil, that we know where your money's going. If people give you money, we've got a fucking firm idea of where that fucking money's been going. Phil might as well just fucking say that you might as well not fucking give to charity, especially really successful charities, because you might as well just be fucking throwing that money away. That's not going to be really significant in the grand scheme of things. Your fucking $10 to that charity isn't really going to make much of a fucking dent if they're making $50 million in one fucking night from some fucking sort of fucking fundraising efforts. Phil might as well say the same damn thing about that. People fucking should be able to give money to what they fucking want to give money to. Now, we fucking pointed out so many times that DSP Gaming is a lying piece of shit, and he's spending a good chunk of money that's given to him on stupid things like WWE Champions. Now, if his fucking dumbass fans want to still give him money, then so be it. At least they're fucking better informed about where their fucking money is going. He cannot fucking fix stupid, and if people still want to give money despite his fucking gacha game and gambling addiction, then so be it. Fools and their money will be easily parted. Now Phil's fucking complaining that all the fucking big content creators are getting money, they don't fucking deserve it. You don't fucking deserve shit, Phil, either. You fucking don't deserve it. because you fucking squander it. The best thing that can happen to you, Phil, is to basically just, be declared, unfit to handle your own finances, like officially. Have someone smart be put in charge of your financials. Fucking, I don't know, get a fucking trained monkey to look after Phil's fucking finances, because he'd do a fucking better job than Phil would.
They already have it. They already have the things that they need to get by. Anyway, I digress. So there you go. I think we have a couple quick shout outs to do, and then we can do a little bit of Q&A to end the podcast. So Fat Wizard did a super chat and said, hello, thank you for the stream. You're welcome, Fat Wizard. Thank you for the super chat. And then Kevin Bernstein did a super chat and says, can we report cyber crimes to the police? Interestingly enough, you would like to know the story on that. At one point, I did contact the police. This was years ago. About all kinds of shit that was happening, actual crimes that were being committed against me. Okay? And I asked them for guidance. I said, your local law enforcement, there's crimes happening daily against my business. But I know that you're law enforcement for in person. So what happens? And they said, well, here's the deal. If there's crime online and it's related to human trafficking, all right, we can help you with that. We actually have funding for that. We have a team for that. Okay? Outside of human trafficking, we literally can't handle anything online at all. We have no capabilities whatsoever.
Yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money. Yeah, yeah. Money, money.
Thank you very much, Joseph, for a super chat. It says, checking up on my warrior Jav. So proud of you. Yes, he is a monkey. No, Phil's not a monkey. Phil needs to have his fucking financials taken over by a monkey, in my opinion. Calling Phil a monkey is an insult to monkeys, because monkeys are actually capable of doing intelligent tasks. Monkeys are quite sociable creatures, you know what I mean? They're quite, they're actually nice, warm creatures, they're quite endearing characters. This man is not barely a man, he's certainly not a monkey. I don't know, fucking, what would you classify Phil as if you had to classify him as a creature? Because even cockroaches have an endearing quality that are fucking able to survive nuclear blasts. It's just like, what is the most vile thing you could call Phil, which isn't an insult to the thing you compare him to? A pig and a roach. Well, pigs are useful for bacon, and roaches are quite resilient. A parasite, that's a good one. Chisel says parasite. That, I think, is a good one. Parasite just fucking leeches off leeches off people, and makes them ill. Fucking the longer you attach onto them, and just fucking drains them of all fucking goodness in them, It's like a leech. Even leeches, to be fair, are quite useful. I prefer parasite, personally. Pig roaches are parasites, exactly, But thank you very much for the super chat. I hope you're doing well, pal.
All right? They gave me the number for the FBI, and they said, you can call the FBI, but we're going to tell you what we know. They will only handle high-end abuse, like, for example, someone who's hacking a bank for millions of dollars, right? Or someone who's doing online drug rings, black market sales of guns and shit. That's what the FBI looks into, all right? Or if someone died, right? If someone actually dies as the result of something online, then the FBI will look into it. But they're like, outside of that, you might as well not even bother, because you're not going to get help for that kind of shit. Again, like I told you, this is literally the Wild West. The internet is, we as humans took our entire livelihoods, took our entire existence and put it online and put absolutely nothing in place to protect it. It's there, oh well. What happens if someone's abusing it, breaking the law, doing terrible things? Oh well, no one to handle it. We don't have the ability to do it. Oh, okay. So there you go. There's nothing you can do. As much as I would like to say, oh yeah, you can do this, there's literally nothing from what I'm to understand until something insanely heinous happens. Murder. Then someone will get involved. But outside of that, that's about it. DTF steak fries, well, it seems unsustainable to continue this way. This is more sustainable than the in-person jobs I've had. You understand that? Like, really. Like, I've been in jobs where I busted my ass. I've been told by management, you're on the fast track to promotion and a career, and then I got laid off. In reality, there is no safety in life, and I've told you guys this. The older you'll get, the more you'll realize this, because when you're younger, you're naive, right? I was. There's no safety in life, right? All of the safety around us could end at any moment. Aliens could land, and the fucking everything changes. COVID hits, and now millions are fucking sick and dead, and we weren't ready for it. It's all an illusion. At any moment, your livelihood can be taken away, your safety can be taken away, your money can be taken away, and there's nothing you can do about it. So you just deal with it. And I know some people don't want to hear that. Oh God, my mind is melting now because you gave me harsh reality. That's life. In my experience, that's life. And there's people who can deal with it, and there's people who can't. We can be here for each other to help ourselves through the tough times, right? And that's really what I feel one of the major things that's awesome about being an internet content creator is that we have a community of people who we can get each other's backs, and we can be here for each other when we need that support and help through the tough times. Because in my experience, there are real shit times in life. Those are the low lows, but then whoop, it'll tip up and go back up again. You see?
So what are you going to fucking do to help your fans through the fucking tough times, Phil? It's always fucking them giving to you. What are you going to give them? What's a fucking Phil Burnell DSP gaming video about, part 22 of Saints Row 1? What's that going to do to help someone that's financially destitute, that really need help paying their fucking rent? Let's think about it. You've got a fan. Let's say Phil's got a fan, right? A really dedicated fan who's going through some tough times. Okay? And that fan really needs some big help right now. And he kind of turns to his, like, you know, one of his favourite YouTubers on the planet. Darkside Phil, DSP Gaming. He's like, yeah, this guy, I mean, he's always doing okay. I mean, he seems to be doing okay. Obviously, he's got his own issues, but hopefully maybe he can afford to kind of maybe give me maybe $100 or something just to help me pay my fucking rent in case I get fucking thrown out. And all that shit, and you'll fucking get in touch. Hey, guy, Phil, I really appreciate your content. I'm sorry I don't be able to give later. I'm going through a bad fucking time. I really need your help, you know, if it's okay. And it's like, is it possible to, you know, you can give me some money just to help me through this? Because as a community, we're a community. We fucking step up for each other, you know. When you needed our help, we stepped up for you, and I gave you some money for that as well to help you, you know. I stepped up for you when you needed us, and can you step up for me when I need you? And Phil will just go, nah, I can't do that. I've got my own stuff to worry about. Try and ask someone else, but I can't help you. I'm not giving you money. Phil would not give that fucking guy money. We know that for a fucking fact. Phil declares nothing, and never mind fucking just helping out his random fucking, you know. His idea of helping out his fans is basically just uploading video. Like, oh, if you want me to fucking help you, watch part 26 of Saints Row, where I fucking make a funny joke about the black woman on screen. That's Phil's idea of giving back to his fans, helping them, and that's him stepping up for his fans. It's not fucking like, them stepping up, you know. His fans will step up financially and give and give and give and give, because Phil just keeps asking and asking and asking and asking. But he's not gonna give back, because he thinks he doesn't have to. He thinks basically the fans are paying for this product, the content. Phil claims it's not a product you're buying. I would argue otherwise.
It's like this. It's not just down, it's down, then up, then down, then up. It goes like this. So as long as you have a support group for when you're down here, you're gonna get back up here eventually. You just gotta tough through it, and that's what I feel like we do for each other. You know, you guys do it as much for me as I do it for you. Really, whatever you're getting out of my content, I'm getting out of you guys being supportive and being chill and being an awesome audience. You know, with my stuff too. Please understand that it definitely is. It goes back and forth. It's not just a one-way deal. It's definitely both ways. Okay.
It's definitely a one-way fucking deal. You ask, you beg, and so they give. And then, what did I get back? Oh, I made part 27 of Bassmaster. This time, we actually got the hat. Somebody picked a fucking lure. I was like, well, that's great, Phil, but I can't pay my rent. And Phil's like, no, just let's watch the video, enjoy the video. I picked a lure for you guys. I bought these fucking lures for you guys. You guys fucking wanted me to buy these fucking lures for you. This is your fucking reward. I was like, but my rent. But my rent's my guy. No, fuck it. I was like, I just gave my fucking last rent money for Phil because he said he needed it, and now I'm skint and broken homeless. Who was it that couldn't afford to fucking pay for his fucking car getting fixed because he was tipping Phil? Was it Jack Schraxer? Or was it someone else? There's one of Phil's fans actually couldn't afford to do something for his car. And I think it may have been Jack Schraxer. Yeah, it's like he dropped thousands of dollars on Phil over the course of a year. And yet he couldn't do something, but he couldn't fix his car, some pish man. Ah, it's just so fucking funny. Like, people like that get what they fucking deserve, okay? Like, Jack Schraxer, no fucking offence, but if you're that fucking dumb to give somebody that much fucking money, then you gotta look after yourself first, pal. I'm not saying I wouldn't want anyone getting a fucking amount of money in one go by one person. Is this not just a DSP thing? If any one person gave Phil $1,000 or gave any content creator $1,000 on one go for no random reason, I think there was something fucking wrong with them. Like, it's a weird fucking thing for me. I know people can be quite generous and all that, and if they have the money, okay, but if it's not somebody you fucking know or whatever, it's weird as fuck. Jack Schraxer was the one living in his car, yeah, that's what it was. He was living in his fucking car, he was broke, and yet he gave Phil over $1,000 in one go.
Do I see myself doing this for another 5 or 10 years? I see myself doing this as long as I can. This is the most sustainable thing I've ever done in my life. In all the jobs I've had, this is the only one that's lasted this long, 11 years. Yeah, I've changed the format that I'm doing it, but I've done it for 11 years and counting. And there's nothing seemingly that's going to stop me. If one roadblock hits, I go somewhere else, I do it here. Then that clears up, this clears up, you go here, you do that, you change a little bit. You know? What's up, Guts? Welcome back to the stream. How you doing, man? Do you ever plan on playing through the Halo series like campaign stuff? I did, didn't I? Did I not when the Halo Master Chief Collection came out? I did a co-op playthrough of Halo 1 with Rambo. I remember that. I'm pretty sure I played through the campaign of 2. I don't know if I did 3. I'm pretty sure I did that. I'm pretty sure you can find it here on DSP Gaming. Exactly. No, drawing things, I totally agree with you. Drawing things says, as much as I enjoy your content, I don't think it's possible to break through unless you start doing what's considered mainstream YouTube stuff. Absolutely correct. That's why I don't really care about breaking through. I just want to maintain. If I can stay where I am, all right, and then in a few years my credit gets better and I can refinance, all right, and I can clear up these back issues that I have financially, things will be better for me. I'm never looking to get bigger. I'm not. I don't really, honestly, if I were to blow up on YouTube today, I couldn't even answer your question. I wouldn't even see it, right? I like what I have. I like what I got going here. That we can have personal interaction, fun streams that are meaningful. This is what I like. I just need to maintain where I am and have people understand that if you want to see this continue, crowdfund it, support it, we can stay where we are forever. I'm cool with that. I don't need to grow and explode on YouTube. I'm not looking for exponential growth. A little bit of growth here, a little bit of growth there, right? That's what I'm looking for.
How unambitiously boring are Phil? He doesn't want you too fucking big because he knows he would get in fucking trouble if they became too fucking mainstream with the kind of shit he says and does on a regular fucking basis. He wants to be a fucking small fish in a big fucking pond. That's what he's fucking talking about. He wants to be successful, but not too fucking successful. He wants to be successful enough that he can fucking get by without pissing off too many people and fucking ruffling too many fucking feathers. He needs to fucking make sure he is a small fish in the big YouTube pond so he doesn't get fucking caught for being a fucking piece of shit. I love how he fucking talked about Rambo and dropped his name in there but didn't say friend. Why the hell would you not say friend in that regard? He fucking played with your former best friend. Just say the word friend. We need a fucking bingo here, full house. Come on. Say the fucking word.
Wicked Ground says, I legit just walked into a Walmart and I purchased the Series X off of the shelf for the experience. Amazing. Yeah, from what I'm to understand, a lot of places are actually starting to stock these consoles now. And I'm not saying PS5, but especially the Xboxes, you can probably, especially if you don't live in a giant major, like fucking downtown Seattle, no. But if you live in like a normal place, a lot of these stores, Walmart, Target, Best Buy, they're starting to stock them. Or you can order it and get it within a week. And it'll actually come right to your local store and you come pick it up. That way you don't have to worry with this fucking, oh, someone delivers it, steals it and shit. You can actually just get it in person. So it's really not a big deal anymore. The supply chain is finally catching up after 2 years. And it looks like reasonable you may be able to get a console now. If you've been waiting and waiting and waiting, it might be viable to do so. Just be able to get one. Shout out to KA, who just became a super supporter of the channel. Thank you, KA. I appreciate that support, man. Kevin, I'm not even going to address what you said. It's ridiculous. Carlton Jr. says PS5 has been readily available online for like 2 weeks, so there you go. If you're willing to order online, wait a little bit for the delivery. You can probably get a PS5 online too, so I think we're catching up finally. It took so long. I appreciate that, Jason. I'm a big fan, and I'm a member, and I will always be here. I appreciate that. Expandong, you're right. He says it sounds like a catch-22 because of this issue going on with the troll harassment and strikes and bullshit. People are kind of afraid to become a member or re-up their membership. At the same time, I have to keep mentioning it to let people know what's going to happen if something worse happens. You're right. The worst case would be I tell you guys nothing, and then the channel disappears and no one knows what's going on, and I lose all my viewership because no one knows what's happening. I wouldn't want that to happen. It's more important to me to keep you guys in the loop, inform you, and let you know everything going on every step of the way than, oh, I get a little bit of personal gain because I didn't let you know about what's going on and people kept their membership. You know, I'm not like that. Again, I'm not like that. I'm a different kind of guy. I know that's shocking. It's shocking to a lot of people that I don't take sponsorships. It's shocking to a lot of people I don't take paydays from Keemstar. They don't understand. That blows their mind. What the hell? He didn't take that. He didn't secure that bag. He didn't take the pay. No, I don't do that shit. I do what I feel is right. Again, I'm the kind of guy who was raised Roman Catholic. Now, even though I'm not a religious guy these days, I feel like that's been ingrained as part of my person, my personality, my morality. I can't not do that because I wouldn't be okay with myself if I didn't adhere to that belief system. You see?
Okay, so let me understand this right. Anytime Phil was in church and he saw a collection plate getting passed along, he thought that was a fucking proper method to raise funds. So Phil watched the fucking collection plate pass by from person to person and people put money in it bit by bit by bit by bit, and Phil thought, yes, that's the Roman Catholic way. This is how I'm going to fucking, operate my future business. I am going to also ask people to fucking make sure every single person that turns up to my stream, try and get them to contribute bit by bit by bit by bit. And guilt trip them as well, either religiously, as in me, obey me and pay, make sure you adhere to what I do, or I'll fucking smite you out of my fucking YouTube. I'll fucking lean and ban smite you out of here. Phil's morality doesn't fucking exist. His fucking morality is a case of how much can I use this person until they're not useful to me anymore. Phil has a habit of throwing people under the fucking bus, and he's driving the fucking bus at the same time, and he'll fucking reverse over them, back up over them, then go forward again and make sure they're fucking dead. As I'm saying, fucking Mr. Morality here declared in his bankruptcy, he doesn't even give anything to charity. Remember, $0 given to charity on his bankruptcy. Mr. Morality doesn't care. Mr. Morality here was very happy for his now wife to cheat on him. Well, not cheat on him, but she cheated on her boyfriend when she hooked up with Phil. That doesn't sound very moral to me. The moral thing would have been for her to fucking break it off with that guy and then go with you, Phil. But no, she was still with that guy, living with that guy, when she hooked up with you. That's not very moral, Phil. That's, covet, isn't it technically covet thy neighbour if you're talking about Roman Catholic kind of shit? Is that not kind of one of those things, technically? You won't covet thy neighbour's horse or something? I'm not too clued up in the fucking Roman Catholic thing, clearly. But yeah, let's be honest, Mr. Morality here, he looks out for himself first and foremost. He's trying to fucking pretend he's a religious soul and he's not very frickin' religious at all. I bet this motherfucker doesn't even say grace before he stuffs his fucking picky face. Didn't mean for that to rhyme, it just happened. Cover your neighbour's wife, is that what it is? Cover your neighbour's wife, I thought it was your neighbour's horse, my bad. Same thing in this case.
See what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna say, oh, I'll just keep you guys in the dark. And if anything happens, fuck it, who cares? I made the money on the memberships this month. I'm not gonna do that. I never did the campaign of Halo 3. Okay, so that's the one that's missing. Got it. Master Chief Collection is on Game Pass if I ever wanted to do it. Thank you, No Sleep Real Vibes. He's been here since 2014. He will continue to support as well. I appreciate that. By the way, guys, I just want to be sure tips are working for everybody, right? I didn't get one today, which is fine. I just want to be sure. It looks like it's working, but it's weird when you don't get a tip. You're like, uh-oh, is everything working now? You know,
That's fucking brilliant. His panic, his sheer fucking panic. I need to rewind that again.
It's missing. Got it. Master Chief Collection is on Game Pass if I ever wanted to do it. Thank you, No Sleep Real Vibes. He's been here since 2014. He will continue to support as well. I appreciate that.
Wait for it.
By the way, guys, I just want to be sure. Tips are working for everybody, right? I didn't get one today, which is fine. I just want to be sure. It looks like it's working, but it's weird when you don't get a tip. You're like, uh-oh, is everything working now? You know, in light of all other bullshit going on, obviously I just want to make sure that everything is working, and right now, none came in today.
Oh, that's why he typed it in his chat. He randomly typed it randomly in his fucking chat a while ago. It was like a 30 minutes ago, essentially. Technically, it's still during his fucking podcast. I was wondering why he fucking did that, but now I fucking know. He typed it in his own fucking chat during his fucking, right in this fucking section in time, he had typed it in his fucking chat. I was wondering why he fucking done that.
So, I just want to make sure everything's loading. I'm trying to check for myself. It seems like it's loading, so I think it's fine, just we didn't get one. Okay. You know, sorry, I get a little paranoid with this fucking bullshit, with everything else going on. Okay. No biggie. Looks fine. Okay. Would I play the remastered version of Saints Row the Third? I don't know. I think for me, it makes more sense to play the originals where I never played one, and two, I only played at the very beginning of my YouTube days, 2008, and I didn't do a full playthrough of it. Rather than replay a game I've already got a full playthrough of on the internet. That's why I felt this made more sense, you know? But I'm not opposed to it. I just, you know, have to see if there's a time for it or a reason. Maybe it's time for an Elden Ring Redemption run. No, Redemption run would be the New Game Plus run, where I start my second run and I try to do a different build in New Game Plus so that I can prepare for the DLC whenever it comes out. Really, that'll be up to you guys. It's been many months since I played a FromSoft game now. By the way, oh man, boy am I glad I did not get that game you guys were telling me about. What was it called? Thymesia or whatever the fuck it was called? You're like, but it's a new Soulsborne game. You should play it. Kat and I sat down and watched someone play it. All right, and I'm not saying that it's bad. It's not poorly made. It's not full of bugs. All right, but man, you can tell that it's a small dev team that made the game. I think it was a 7-person dev team who made it. That game is so fucking repetitive. Almost every enemy is a boring generic humanoid. The combat is like so grindy and so ridiculous. It kind of like, and the environments, oh my god, the environments get reused over and over and over. Unlike FromSoft, where there's a lot of variety in the environments usually, this game just reuses the same shit, and then, palette swap, and then they go, oh yeah, it's just, and there are some unique bosses and things in it from what I've seen, but most of the game is grinding repetitive gameplay over and over and over, and it is just not fun. It doesn't capture the spirit of FromSoft, all right? What it feels to me from what I've seen is it's kind of like Sekiro with some other things from FromSoft kind of wedged into it, but it very much looks and feels like the combat of Sekiro over and over and over ad nauseum, to the point where you really better like Sekiro, because if you don't, this game is so boring. So I'm actually really happy I skipped it, because if I bought it, I probably would have played it for a few hours and everyone would have been bored, including me and you. Would have been like, oh my god, again, you're still in this dungeon, looks exactly the same enemies again. Yeah, it's a huge grind fest. Kevin Key says tip $5. Thank you, Kevin, for the first tip of the day. I guess that confirms the tips works. I appreciate that, Kevin. You didn't have to do that, but thank you. I thought that they were working. I just wanted to be sure. I appreciate that. Yes, I've seen Lies of P, and we didn't really see gameplay of it, but that preview we saw looked pretty interesting, didn't it? Intriguing. Intriguing. Would I consider a summer of Yakuza where I play the first 3 Yakuza games? No. Would I consider replaying a Yakuza game or playing one of the first 3 I never played? Yes. Would I do an entire summer? No. That would not work. I'm a variety streamer, and even if I only played one at a time, you're talking months at a time for each game, people would get burnt out, including me.
Yeah, I'm going to count that as a creepy whisper. Fuck it. I'm counting it. That's a bingo. Diagonally.
Those games are so lengthy. Once you finish one, you're like, I need a break, right? Thank you, Kevin. He says, I hope you have a great day. I appreciate that. Yes, Pinocchio Born. 1 millimeter man to the $1.50 saying we need another Elden Ring run ASAP. ASAP. All right, guys, last chance for a question before we go on a brief break for you to use the restroom and then we jump into Saints Row. Any other final questions? Would I consider playing God of War 2018 to refresh my memory? No. I don't think we need to. That game, I pretty much beat the shit out of it. The only thing I didn't do was that... Or did I? Actually, I did do that. There was a dungeon where you was poisoned. You had to run through it in a time. And I did that, too. I did, like, everything in the game. I don't want to go back and replay it. You know, we know the plot. I remember the plot. So we're good there. We don't need a refresher course. John Blogs in the Super Chat said, you're a mug. Except he spelled your, Y-O-U-R, instead of Y-O-U'-R-E. John, there's a video I put out about 13 years ago on Dark Side Phil where I explained the difference between your and your. I think it was one of my friend request ridicules. I recommend you watch it. Okay. Excuse me.
Oh, wait a second. He just said friend. Friend request ridiculous. He actually just said friend. That's another bingo. That's a double bingo as well. Friend request ridiculous. I can't believe if I can reference that. Right, now guys, I want to make perfectly fucking clear here. When Phil goes on his break, that doesn't count as him standing up. I've always maintained that, because he always fucking goes to a fucking bathroom in between fucking the podcast and the gameplay. So I feel like I don't want to make that fucking... So, but if he comes back from his break, he turns it on, and then he stands up to grab a controller, it counts. Okay? I just want to make that perfectly fucking clear. Let's see what happens. We are one away.
Why not go back to Dying Light 2? Because no one cares about Dying Light 2, dude. That game was underwhelming when it released. It's so disappointing. They spent a million years making the same...
I'm going 2 times speed, fuck it.
...game second time. It was a joke. Such a bad game. Someone impersonating Derek hit the $1.50 and says, when's the pizza party? This Saturday. But you're not Derek, so you can stop trying to pretend. But it is this Saturday. September 3rd. Excuse me. Okay. How do I know he's an imposter? Because Derek does not tip. He doesn't. It's that simple. Okay. Guys, thank you for a great podcast. Now, if you watch this, you heard it earlier, and you're like, I feel a little down. Listen, don't take it to heart. All right? Like I said, I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to still be here for you guys. Yeah, it is a little sad, a little disheartening that we're kind of right now in the situation we're in, and it's hard to feel positive. Like I said, I really feel like we need a big win somehow. How would we get that big win? I have absolutely no clue. I hope it comes. I hope we have a big win and be excited. But right now, there's really nothing major coming in game-wise. But I'm having fun with you guys regardless every day. All right? Just stick with it, man. Don't worry. We'll get through a boring time. We'll get through better times and more exciting times. We will. It's just a matter of time, I feel. Okay? All right, guys. Thank you for a great podcast.
Now he's going to do his dumbass outro. We don't care about that.
Okay, so let's swap over. Let's get this set up. Like I said, I do have to use the restroom today, so it'll take just a few minutes break. It won't be a lengthy break. It'll be a shorter break. And then we'll jump back into Saints Row, and we'll see what we can do today. I think we've done enough of the side quest grinding that we can do a few story missions to start. I'm pretty sure. Okay, let's get this centered. All right, guys, please just give me a few minutes. All right, I'll be right back, and then we shall return. Saints Row. See you in a sec.
Okay, let's just fast forward to fuck it. We are miles behind, guys, by the way, guys, so... Yeah, Phil returns about here.
You're excited? Ready to settle in?
Here we go.
Hooey! Alright, guys, I'm back. Give me 1 second here just to settle in, grab everything I need, and we'll get started here with Saints Row on the stream. Hope you guys are excited. Alright. Give me this. Zoop. Alright, cool. Get set up. We're listening to that. Well, too bad. Too bad. Not anymore, you're not. There you go. So, guys, what's up? What's going on? How you guys doing?
I don't have a good feeling about this, guys. It looks like he's got everything he fucking needs already. We've not seen him even stand up. We know he fucking went to the fucking bathroom and all shit for a break, but we didn't see him do it. And obviously we wouldn't count it anyway because it's part of the fucking break, but... He didn't stand up once. It looks like he's not going to do it.
How's the camera looking? Good? Is it centered? Actually, looks pretty good, huh? Cool. Someone, just look at this. Someone to me saying, Asian men do it better. To me, $1.50 saying, when do you think we'll hit 200,000? When will we get 200,000 views? When I go viral. When I go viral, we'll get 200,000 views on a stream. But we're far away off of that. Right now, we got about 300. A little more than that. A little more than 300 on the stream. But I think we got a ways to go. Shout out to X Shooter. Says, hello, Phil. What's going on, X Shooter? How are you, man? Welcome to the stream. Here we go. Whoa. Okay, hold on. Hey, guys, I booted up the game, immediately getting a phone call. I don't know what it meant, though, and I tried to answer it, and I was just say.
I think he's recording for YouTube, guys. I think that is him recording for YouTube. Let me just check and confirm that. Let's just slow it down to normal speed and make sure that was him recording for YouTube.
I don't want to taste the chocolate. Here we go. Whoa. Okay, hold on. Hey guys, I booted up.
Yeah, he's recording for YouTube. Okay. Damn it. 24 out of 25. Yeah, well, that's him now recording for YouTube gameplay, Lord Snark, Grump and Slayer. So the way I do these bingos is I encode everything until he starts recording for YouTube for gameplay. Yeah, so that's him. He turned on his recording for YouTube right there for the gameplay part, so that's the bingo over. Sorry about that, guys. We're close as hell. I knew it'd be a strong card, but 24 out of 25, god damn. That's so annoying. Excuse me while I fucking flail my arms and just fucking... I'm so fucking annoyed with that shit, man, damn it. Oh, hell, man. Yeah, the lazy bastard didn't stand up. He thought he was going to stand up at one point as well, but he was just fucking reclining in his fucking chair. How is Phil doing right now for support? Let's just click on live and see what he says.
I have to actually plug in my thing to charge the battery. Hold on.
He has got... It looks like... Let's see here. Wow, $15, Phil. Hey, big spender. So yeah, Saints Row, obviously that massively viral fucking popular game from 2006. Really doing well for him right now. Fucking hooray for that. $15 so far for DSP. Okay. I'm going to end things, I always end things, guys. I am going to end things with some Pixar contributions. Notorious PIG. He's in the chat right now, so big shout out to Pixar Animations. If you've not seen the video yet before, where the fuck have you been? There's a link to it. Make sure you like it. Make sure you subscribe to Pixar Animations. He is an amazing animator of sorts, and he does some great stuff. How can one person have this like this? I have no idea. This to me is incredible. How the hell could this have fucking happened? DSP finally found the fucking video and thumbs it down. What a bitch. But yeah, guys, thank you very much for joining me for some DSP Bingo. I do appreciate it. Thank you for keeping me right in the chat. Thank you for the super chats. Thank you for everything else you've done. Just thank you for joining me tonight. I hope you've all had an enjoyable weekend. Mine's been alright, a wee bit stressful at times, but aside from that, it's been good. No real complaints from me. But thank you very much, guys. I really do appreciate everyone being here. And yeah, we're going to end things how we always end things, with some Pixar Animations, Notorious PIG contributions. So yeah, I hope to catch you guys tomorrow for some more DSP Bingo if you wish to attend. Until then, enjoy the rest of your weekend, and peace out. Also, let me just mute Meerkat's music first, so we get to hear all of us in all its glory. Is it normal speed? It is. Okay, fantastic. Right. Catch you guys later. Thank you very much once again. Peace out.
On September 14th, a pre-authorized payment of $16.51 from PayPal.
All right, Luna Mills has tipped me $1.30. It says, "I'm back. What's your favorite type of shower?" When you're showered in money. When you go outside, all of a sudden, greenbacks start falling from the sky, and you raise your face up. You're like, oh, you start dancing. You go, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. All right, I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but thank you for the first tip of the day. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory.
money.
Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. And it's gone, just gone like that. In an instant, fucking gone.